Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quest and Chaos. We're the Chaos Agents, and tonight we're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Well done, Bo. Well done.
Nice.
That's right. We're back.
Hey, thank you, Alondra, for the champagne, which I believe was supposed to be sprung.
For swords and sages, but, you know.
Well, we didn't know that.
I can no longer partake in the fermentation of wheat nor berry.
Right?
What's that from?
What's that?
Gluten.
We reviewed it together.
What movie is that
He's
from?
the 13th Warrior.
Why did you do the other line where he's like, I listened? I know that one.
Because it didn't have to do with the alcohol.
All right, so we have...
I'm okay, thank you.
sure?
Yeah, I am also not partaking.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay. Well, for me.
Thomas, you have a cut back there if you want some.
Yeah, a little bit in there.
We will do a toast.
Ooh, brassy.
Indeed.
So we've got a big show
cup of
tonight
a carpenter.
with a lot of announcements.
Yes.
We may break a record, but we'll see what happens.
Last Crusade.
Already with the movie talk.
Yeah, seriously.
No, we can redo it.
So the first announcement is going forward. We'll have short announcements.
Not today.
Not today.
After
It will not be this day.
Excellent.
The second announcement might have already been cat's out of the bag because he's sitting right there. Matt Bridges joins us.
Look at this guy.
Got proper actor in the building.
Oh, no, everyone here is great. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Beer can.
That was the pre-show. You guys
We can have more than 2 accents on this show.
Yes. You're going to have a lot. just from one character, one NPC.
Please tell me, are we still going to have this disease going rampant?
Oh, yes.
Yes?
Which is a great segue. If you have not already subscribed to the podcast, you should, because we're going to be releasing companion podcasts in radio play format that, delve into other factions, other people, other things that are happening around this murder. Yes. And in fact, one of it starts off with Xavier Bishop, who is Spy Master for the Kingdom of Thorian, giving some updates. First, there's an undead menace, all around
Good.
Port Thoria. The Guild of the Five E's is kind of handling it.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's like the equivalent of like a rat problem. Like we just bring in the exterminators to deal with this, and it's pretty rampant.
Yeah. So for those of you on the Patreon, we're gonna have 2 more sessions that sort of wraps up that arc.
Ooh.
The big it'll be I'll just give this away now. It'll be 2 flanks of the same battle. So
That's fun.
So 2 different games because we'll try and get 4 or 5 people on each one, and then we'll go into that.
Nice.
That was just not even on my announcements here.
Well done.
So much for short announcements.
No, going forward, we're going to have short announcements.
That's right.
Tonight, we are trying to break the record of Natural One
No, you won't.
for 45 minutes of announcements.
Go out. If we do, that's fine. Just remember, Nat 1's coming back soon.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting real-time updates. I love this. This is fantastic. Thank you.
You just broke news
So,
to the studio.
thank you. A couple of things. Thank you to Squeal the Bard and Duke Fleeg. They provided some direct tavern upkeep.
Wow.
Outside of the stream, sent us some PayPal, and that kicked us up to 95% right before the stream.
What?
And now there's, and I'm assuming there's some bits that happened.
Where are we at?
Of course.
We are now at 104%
Wow.
of the tavern upkeep. That is the first time that we've broken it, which means we are going to do a 5e book giveaway today.
Yes!
Along with the Birds of Paradise dice giveaway, along with a playtest deck of the Deck of Inspiration.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I don't even have one of those.
Yeah, you do.
Oh.
I
sexy deck.
thought I put one down there for you.
Oh my god, I have one of those. Never mind.
Amateur hour here.
Anyway,
Real-time
Yes.
thank you to our patrons. Thank you to our Twitch subscribers, our YouTube watchers, the community in general, the viewers for those bits, they helped us reach the Tavern Upkeep. So
That's
that is
amazing.
really
brilliant.
awesome, and we really appreciate it.
We should cheers to them.
We should.
Yes.
Cheers to everyone.
Cheers.
All of you guys. Thank you.
Cheers.
To being back together.
Cheers.
Cannot make cheers and water.
Cheers.
I'm just gonna put this right into the camera.
In my shop.
I wish I could turn into a giant glass of champagne.
Oh man.
All right. So tonight's episode is sponsored by the Deck of Inspiration that we just talked about. This is on Kickstarter right now. 30-some backers. We are over 10% of the way there. Day one. Thank you guys. Once we do, we want this thing to go to the moon. So share it with your friends. If you can't, back it, that's fine. Just share it around.
Did you just say go to the moon?
I did, and right now,
Cannot be avoided, guys. Sorry.
no.
Crypto has infiltrated every single aspect of our natural lives.
AMC is a bargain right now. I know because my portfolio is a toilet. Anyway,
I think we were talking about going to the moon well before crypto was a thing. Just saying.
I choose to go to the moon, not because it's
JFK.
something, but because it's hot.
Because it's hot.
hot.
Because
The
of
opposite
Dogecoin.
of hard. I think it's easy. I think it's
Yeah,
easy.
you do need more dice.
Anyway,
Like a psycho.
there should be a link. Somebody probably put it in there. I'm trying not to look. Thank you! Exclamation point Kickstarter. Awesome. Thank you guys. The other friend of the show is Birds of Paradise. Are there any around the table? I don't know.
Are there any
I
birds?
don't know.
Are there any birds around the table?
There are some birds right over there.
Wait a minute. I
Oh, I see some magpies right there.
think I have.
What'd you call?
Yes, I have prototype dice
Yeah.
for the actual Birds of Paradise.
Still confuses Amy. She's like, I don't know how to read these tens. So we're going to do a dice giveaway today from Birds of Paradise. We appreciate them helping us out. And if you are in the Bay Area, DungeonCon is coming up. And if you are not worried about getting, an illness, come out and see us.
That was the best way to phrase it, I believe.
That's a very Thomas phrasing.
You're not going to get an STD there.
Well, hey.
No promises. No promises.
Thomas, you almost got a spit take on the first episode of Campaign 2. That was very close.
Surprised one of us didn't take it there first, though. Like, you would expect it.
I'm a little disappointed.
Well done.
We're out of practice. We're out of practice.
We are. It has been well over a year since we, the Chaos Agents, were gathered together.
Yeah.
Really?
Dearly beloved.
Long time. So
Say our goodbyes.
Hello.
I had an hour-long call today with Chris Haskins of Nord Games
No way.
fame. Great conversation. We talked about this. We talked about some other things. We talked about some more different things. They also are launching a Kickstarter very soon.
Oh.
Okay.
They are also moving away from deck-sized decks. Moving to tarot size.
Oh.
Like tarot size box sets.
Nice.
I remember seeing that and them talking about that and how you can get like the full sets for less than buying each set individually.
Yes.
Because I'm on their Discord and I peek my head in periodically.
So they are great friends of the show.
Stop rolling.
And, we might be friends with benefits soon.
What?
So,
I don't think. Are you using that right? I don't think you're using that right.
No, he's using it correctly.
I'm pretty sure.
Just differently than most people mean that.
I volunteer as tribute.
I sent
It's going to get weird.
I sent a sample contract over. But, with everything in this life of mine, some procrastination happened. So,
It's not like you were prepping for a show or
or
anything.
Kickstarter launch. Or,
If it wasn't for last minute, nothing would get done.
Yeah, exactly.
Mood.
Yeah. Whew. Is it 8 yet?
Yeah.
So we are going to talk about the giveaways tonight because Campaign 2, the Deck of Inspiration playtest deck, is hit at Birds of Paradise, and because we hit our Tavern Upkeep, I have to ad-lib off the prompter, a 5e book of your choice. It also means that I have to load up Nightbot.
Isn't there a new one coming out? New 5e book?
Yeah, there's one that's all about like 30 player races and monster stat blocks.
Monsters of the Multiverse!
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Launching
and-
first in a limited edition cover set that's interesting and
That's cool.
Is it the kind of interesting you're going to add to your collection, or?
Sounds like it's for collectors.
I've seen the book.
Yeah.
Am I making it up? It kind of looked like Doctor Strange-esque on the cover.
That makes sense though with the multiverse thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Can they do that? But I mean, yeah, good.
It's
That's the only reason I remember.
It's not like Marvel owns the multiverse.
No, but Doctor
Doctor
Strange
Strange,
is, they got Benedict Cumberbatch.
That was good.
I've never seen the movie. I don't know. I've never seen him in a movie.
Really?
I've never seen
any
Doctor
movie.
Strange in a movie. No.
You know,
okay.
they're like
Wait,
the best in the universe.
Well,
The best movies in the whatever.
I agree.
His movies?
Marvel
Yeah.
films?
but that would require me to watch a Marvel film.
You've not seen
They
a Marvel
stand
film?
alone.
You've
They
never
stand
seen a Marvel
alone.
film?
I mean,
We are not turning this into
Anyway.
a movie. Hawkeye will kill all of you.
Unlimited announcements.
yeah, tonight, unlimited announcements.
Santic.
Anyway, thank you guys for hitting that tavern upkeep. We'll do that at some point. Whew. Now, the big way to support us, other than just straight up cash donations, thank you, is by joining our Patreon. You get access to PDFs. You've had a PDF of this deck for over a year, maybe, almost a year. Yeah, over a year.
Yeah.
It was a lot uglier back then, but it's nice and pretty now. But you have PDF versions of those, and those patrons get to award cards to you guys. And I should point out, also the DM can get cards.
It's true.
So
I had to throw that in there.
the DM can get cards.
They could make us cry. They might like it.
If the DM can get cards, I should be able to award a card to Aaron or say Tiana, right? That seems fair.
So
This is a democracy, and I agree. I vote for that.
Why are you?
I am a patron.
yeah. Not to this show. You can give it to Natural Born.
Yes, you should.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't support the show?
Actually, Warren, I hate to break this to you. You're not a patron.
As of
As of today, you were?
no, like
Hold on.
but
I wish it was today, though.
I will fix this.
I did make an announcement that credit card numbers expire, expiration dates, and sometimes they get declined. And it wasn't. Well, it might have been, or you just were like, I'm out. Anyway.
55 card pickup.
Yeah.
the Miles Davis of teleprompter.
I'm nervous AF. This is
I don't get. We're playing a game. I don't understand it.
How long after the Foxy regulars is this taking place, Thomas?
5 years.
5? Oh, okay. So I can't play Little Remy. You should have told me.
My son.
That's what I.
Well, wasn't he like 5 in that? So he'd be 10 now. That's old enough to start.
Totally. That's old enough to wander.
That is older than some of the characters on our shows.
We have an 8-year-old wizard on Swords and Stages.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
That's fun. What are they? A bird? Like.
No, he's a human boy.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
He's also 80 years old. So
Oh, they're doing like a
They were-
Umbrella Academy thing.
It was more like magic.
you.
It was more like magical shenanigans and being transported from one place in the material plane to a different place in the material plane and getting screwed on the way.
It
Oh,
does
yeah.
sound like anime.
And Umbrella Academy.
I have not seen Umbrella Academy.
Dragon Ball
started
G.
watching
Yes,
it.
but every
I watched the first episode and I love the little dance sequence at the very end of
That
the
was
first
fun.
episode.
It was
That was
cute, right?
cute.
Yeah.
With Elliot leading that out. That was
Yeah.
really cute.
No.
You guys can be nervous as you want. We're never gonna play this game.
Yeah, probably.
okay, no, I'm just going through here. So we have. Let me get.
Maybe we should
Deep breath. You got the sweating.
Maybe we should.
Got it. All right, here. It's all. No, it's right here. It's right here. It would have been easier if I hadn't thrown them all over.
I like that.
Really, there's a huge drop off after 45 minutes because announcements are done. They're not interested anymore.
All right.
I had a good time.
Bye.
NGC 457. The redacted reports very own Seth and River. Quicker thinking. To you guys.
Thank you.
Let's describe this.
Yes.
Quicker thinking. Use a reaction to invoke a disadvantage on an attack against you or a creature you can see within 40 feet. A well-thrown rock or a horrific scream. These are the tools of your distraction.
Use a reaction?
Yes.
Awesome.
We've been-
It's basically Andraste's ability in card form.
How does this go? Do we vote same as? You get 2 people to say yes?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got 5.
Yeah.
It has to be majority now.
It doesn't either.
Yes, it
It's
does.
gotta be 2.
It just has to be 2. That's what we did on Swords and Stages, where we
I
have 5.
say, can we put this to a vote in the
No,
chat?
this
I
is
say it's a majority.
No, 15 minutes.
Chaos
That's what I did
Agents.
my
I
first
say
baseball.
majority gets to use it.
Oh.
I mean, you can certainly say that if you want, but the majority is against you.
Well, I vote no, just out of,
Spite.
just out of spite.
I'm just gonna stand here.
It's been a while.
We then have Jen W. with Dangerous Oil.
Of course, you said dangerous oils.
I'll slather
one.
myself in it.
Hey.
Okay. Dangerous oil. As an action, apply this oil to a weapon. Okay. When applied to a normal weapon, the weapon becomes a +1 magic weapon for 10 minutes. The weapon that is already magical receives a +1 bonus. Yeah, I will take this. The oils shimmer with a rainbow of colors. You can
All
see
right.
from
We then have
He saw right through me. I was gonna steal it.
These are given to the table, so they're available for everyone.
I don't know. He handed them to me. So
Well, then fine. I'll keep the reaction.
that's what I'm saying. 3-2 majority.
No.
I wish you
That's
doubled
good.
back on that actually once
That
you
is a
got
pretty
that
good
card.
one.
and a combination of 2 of my favorite foods, cheesecake fries, with
Oh,
change of
They're fine.
fate. Not fate.
Oh, I get to read one? You gain advantage on a skill.
No.
Oh.
British accent, please.
Oh, right. All right. Sorry. You gain advantage on a skill. I'm going a little all over the place. It's all right. Change of fate. You gain advantage on a skill, attack, or saving throw roll. This may be played after your first roll, but before the outcome is determined.
Okay.
The gods favor you and offer your change to fortune.
It's basically
advantage.
It's basically advantage.
Advantage.
Now that we
He's
have
here to raise the skill level of the performers at the table.
That's not where.
Some of us need it.
All right. So then, actually, so
This stage is beneath
That
him,
was
but he's going to
very
elevate.
We should do an audiobook off. That'd be fun.
I actually want to talk to you about an audiobook
We'll
at
do it.
some point.
I booked off twice last night.
clocked out my 10 minutes for it.
10 minutes. Amateur.
It's a classy show.
so all right. So Duke Bleak, who randomly draws cards from the deck, which I appreciate because that's how it was designed, and he is going that route with Devastating Oil.
Okay, we got oils.
Okay. Devastating oil. As an action, apply this oil to a weapon. When applied to a normal weapon, that weapon becomes a +1 magic weapon for 10 minutes. A weapon that is already magical receives a +1 bonus. It's the same thing as dangerous
It
oil.
is
Plus
a
2.
misprint on
Oh!
the deck. It was a +2.
Oh.
Okay.
That was my thought.
Absolutely a misprint.
So then this one becomes a +2 magic weapon, or if it's already a magic weapon, it becomes
It adds +2.
This could turn one of our weapons into a +3 weapon. That's
You guys have magic weapons?
not yet. I won't.
I'm level 2. He wouldn't give me plate mail.
Aaron, have you read one yet?
Were you doing Ringo?
All right.
No, I was
For those who are capable, out of the academy,
I could only play
Uzo teaches everyone shillelagh if they can do it. So
all he does is shillelagh.
that is true.
Everyone grab my staff.
Whoa.
And we have Smoke Bomb from Duke
Shillelagh.
League.
Ooh.
Smoke bomb. As an action, smash this ceramic sphere on the ground within 20 feet to create a fog cloud in a 10-foot sphere for 1 minute.
Nice.
Who said playing fair is the only way? Is the thing.
How big is the radius?
10 feet sphere.
10 feet.
Yeah. So a point
A
within 20
10-foot
feet.
sphere?
You can throw it within 20 feet, and you get a 10-foot sphere.
So it's a 5-foot.
10-foot radius. No,
5
it's
foot radius.
5'10", 5'10", 5'10", 5'10".
You might want to specify
10 out
that
from
it's a
the point.
10-foot radius.
Yeah.
10,
Okay.
Yeah, from the point of origin, like 10 foot out every direction.
Yes, that would be the
I'm
rating.
gonna put it with the others.
Wait,
Not
you
that
just
guy.
said what I just said, but you said no.
No, he said yes.
I said both.
You
champagne.
just said 10 foot in every direction.
Yeah.
yeah, that's after he clarified.
Can I see the card?
Certainly.
It's
No,
a 10-foot sphere.
No, I figured this out.
Sphere is a 5-foot radius.
if I drop it on myself, 10 foot in front, 10 feet in back, 10 feet. That's what you said.
My brain.
That is
That's
what
what
he
I-
said.
yeah.
And that's what I said.
Yes,
Okay.
but you said it before he
Yes,
said
It is
it's
a
a 10
I want it.
it is-
But you told me no.
I want a transcript.
Because
of
the
this
reading on there says 10-foot sphere, which implies
Which is a 5-foot radius. It is a 5-foot radius.
Okay, so you will need to clarify on there because that is a rules lawyer thing that people will get on.
So I was right.
No.
We were both wrong.
and now,
We can sue him over it.
We didn't get any
It's more
bits, so
important
we'll
than
just
the
move
card
on.
being right.
Oh.
I was gonna say I don't believe you
my,
because we jumped 9%.
No. Whew. Wow, I gotta do everything? We have.
I mean, if you want me to turn my head and read, I
That's like-
can.
I'm
settling.
25
You can
minutes.
farm them out. if
tag
you want.
teaming this with Amy, where one person throws the bits, the other person does the reading. It's a lot of fun.
But she like
There's no
bitches,
throwing
man.
bits there.
You're right. 1,000 bits from NGC 457 for the players to use against each other.
That really half you.
That is a conditional. You must.
okay.
Track of those.
All right.
No,
No.
you can use them how you want.
I'm not gonna do it.
Infighting encouraged.
How can we do that? Using during
On
initiative.
Swords and Sages, we use things against each other.
Ball tap, and then I pull
It's
inspiration.
very true. There's been a lot of sleep storms going on where these little
Yeah, I've
So-and-sos.
had my familiar die twice by party members.
Oh, that's not okay. That's not okay.
I made one of them give me 15 gold worth of incense.
Who's that DM? You better have them rein them in.
That's what their characters would do. All right.
I work with the players on how they want to play.
Oh, that's weird.
I know. I know it is, but that's how I run
I'm
games.
joking.
I got shit
All
going
right.
on in here.
we have 1,500 bits from Of Three Kingdoms.
Oh goodness, hi.
Oh, these are
Of Three Kingdoms.
for me
No, come on.
to go get them.
Nice.
Nice.
Up and at them.
All right.
You're gonna kill us that early? Okay.
Love it.
Shatters glass and approaches
Don't you
Thomas.
dare! Silver bullet.
2,000 bits. That is 4 inspiration tokens from Omega Mercy 12 for the chaos.
All of the chaos.
Whoa!
That was cool. Good catch.
Rebound.
We're all
This is the
cool.
first physical bit I have ever received.
Wow.
With Quest and Chaos, and it's been over 2 years.
He's
That's
been
crazy.
with us.
Well, we have to toast.
He has been with us for Dragon of Icefire Peak
have a
and
problem.
then on Frost Maiden.
Yeah.
And you're right.
Physical. This is the
Because
first
this is
physical.
this is only the second time I physically met you in person.
Yeah, this
Oi.
is crazy.
Beware, they're slippery little suckers.
Cheers, yeah.
All right,
they are.
cheers to
It's
that,
like,
yeah.
cheers.
Oh,
Cheers.
cheers.
Cheers to
top
this.
up, man.
Oh, you didn't have that.
Maybe we should drink again. Didn't realize maybe it's a good sign.
Mr. Williams.
So sorry.
All right, while you are doing that, we then have 1,000 bits from Cheesecake Fries to the players to let the chaos reign.
Their garlic fries are great. They're fine. I mean, they're good.
Look at my fingers.
Look at you. I'm trying to catch this other.
Dunka.
Does Cheesecake Factory have cheesecake?
No.
No.
Is that even a thing?
They have fries. That's all. That's what I'm basing it off.
We were
fries.
talking about this in Swords and Sages, and we decided that you cut the cheesecake in the shape of fries and then deep fry it like an Oreo.
Okay. Have you seen a burger macaroon though?
No, but that sounds terrifying.
Fucking amazing. No,
Big macaroon, if you will.
It's just a large macaroon. All right, okay. 1,000 bits from Squeal the Bard.
You did come
For
in.
you guys
see
back
this
over there. Thank
Squeal is still wandering around somewhere, eh? Oh, he's still there.
Is he still in the tap?
He's got a residency.
He was on tour last time.
Yeah, but that was 5 years ago.
Stay here.
Cheers, loves.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Prost.
Huzzah!
We then have Tamago Tora.
Oh, I missed
3,000 bits for the return of the Chaos Agents.
Whoa.
That's insane. Thank you so
I
much.
guess I would have my pain.
Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain on
You
that
have
boys.
to meet eyes, buddy. There we go. I still can't catch. Worth it
Bits
down.
out now.
You gave him the
I've got 2 of
instructions.
them.
I did, but he followed the instructions.
I'm going to have to dip into my stash here. This is
Never get high.
Duke League with 1,000 bits for
You know,
you guys.
They're old ones back there
Well done.
behind your
It's an
laptop.
AFI 100. You don't get credit for that.
Well, first there's those, but then there's also the gold coins if we want to do
Ooh,
the trade.
golden goose coins.
This is like common Mickey Mouse.
All right, so this is 2.
Yep.
Boy.
That was 1,000 bits from Duke Fleeg.
Mickey
Thank
Mouse
you, Your
is really
Grace.
Steamboat Willie.
Pinocchio's getting an origin story.
No.
This is true.
Snow White is getting a live remake.
Oh, what's his name?
Because Peter Dinklage was upset about
"Get
it."
the fuck out
Why
of
was
here.
he upset about it?
Dwarfism.
Yeah.
Oh, are they
7
calling
dwarves
it,
in a cave.
Are they
in a
calling
cave
it
and-
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Or
I think so, because it's based on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll
Okay.
be something different. Maybe it'll
He's-
be
he's-
Snow White and
The seven grown
It'll be
men.
like
The
a
seven
2.5 man Will and Grace vibe.
There you go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're halflings.
She's
all
a teenager.
All inclusive.
Anyway.
1,500 bits from Spiff01.
Hey,
See you.
Hey!
Spiffdo.
You're gonna get these larger ones.
Oh, I wanted to
Watch
try
out.
and do that.
Hey, hey, mine says something.
Damn it! I could probably
You got
Blind man shoot good.
Oh!
Just try. I wish in slow motion.
Let me try. Yeah.
We need to get some new
go with
bits that have things for our characters. Wait like 10 episodes.
Yeah,
First
once
new
we
one.
have our
I'm
bits.
adding to you.
500 bits from Lady Bedivere. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
For me to rein them in. I don't know
Good
if
luck.
that's possible. I'll
Good
take it
luck.
anyway.
Been
And
years trying to do that.
Just getting to like it. Just starting to like it.
500 bits from Tamago Tora. For me.
No.
Because it's never too early.
For a TPK.
For a TPK. Yep, for a TPK.
Yep.
That's
All right.
Come on, Lady Bedivere.
Just gets awkward.
I'm on this side of the table now.
Episode 1, Draco Lich.
I got one right over there.
What the hell?
Oh, okay, hold on.
You should let us banter. Instead
Yeah,
of
we haven't done that.
savoring you savoring a thing.
Because I haven't been letting you back.
Right.
Think of who I am.
Thomas, it's very good to see all of these people that have been with us
That's not fair.
for a long time with the Chaos Agents back here, supporting us again and watching us. So thank you guys. Thanks
Yes.
for being here.
And I mean, some of the shows, when we started them, we thought that they were going to be limited runs. And they ended up being massive campaigns, with great storytelling all in their own. So thank you for being in one of those, DMing one of those. Thank you for being in it. I don't know where you guys went.
They said they didn't want me anymore.
That was cold.
I did a Rick and Morty thing, and I've never looked back. From the shame.
That was so long ago.
DMing's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an art.
You did some great voices, though. Like, I basically just threw my hands up and said, all the NPCs are going to sound vaguely the same. I don't care. I'm not Bo. It's fine.
Yeah, that helps.
No,
Because I'm like, I feel like I gave up halfway through. I was
You
like,
didn't.
yeah, I got it.
You didn't. Miat fâché.
What are we talking about again?
Theoretically, we're playing D&D.
No.
And
So-
thank you, Thomas and Amy, for keeping it all going through the pandemic, making it
Yeah.
happen so that
Yeah.
we could be right back here again. So,
With a new set. Have we
Yes.
ever talked about this?
yeah,
This
this is
looks
amazing.
awesome.
They probably talked about it on all the other shows.
Oh yeah, right. Well, me personally,
But this is the first time that the Chaos Agents have gotten to see this in person.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
It's
no.
phenomenal. It's
really
the first
nice.
time I walked in, I was like, oh, the pictures did not do this justice.
I know. And it's huge. Like, look at it. Like, it's like 80 feet. That
It's
way.
huge.
Like insane.
It's huge.
It's not an exaggeration.
It's kind of an exaggeration.
It's an exaggeration.
it's the biggest screen.
He did say like.
Whew. All right. We don't have an opening yet because we have not yet figured out who these characters are. So
Half of you will be dead by tomorrow.
we're gonna
Make it up?
We're gonna hit the opening slate.
We should make improv.
And then we're
Perfect.
gonna come right back and we're gonna start playing Chaos Agents Campaign 2: Murder in Port Thoria.
It's me.
Dun, dun.
Rock hard.
The sounds of the city waking echo through the cobblestone streets. Guards pace the city walls. Steam billows from their bundled up faces. It might be spring, but Mage Haven is in the mountains, and snow still covers the caps surrounding the city. Vendors set up their stalls in the central courtyard with the looming college hall to the north. The entire college district extends beyond, all the way through the northern wall, separated from the rest of the city through fences and buildings. Turning east, the Silver District rises on the hills. The more specialized shops will open in a few hours, leaving the streets of this wealthy district bare, except for a young, graceful-looking woman. Her long blonde hair flows behind her exquisite blue outfit as she rushes up the steep hills. Stopping at a 3-story row house, she quickly raps on the door in a very distinct set of knocks and pauses. A few moments pass before the door opens up, and the woman rushes into the room as she declares, "It's starting." Issa, you are deep in REM sleep in the early morning. You are dreaming about what has been on your mind lately: fabrics and dyes. It's only been a week, but you continue to dream about the specific blue dye used in the Blue Coat Supply Company fabric. You are heating a small pot out in the factory lab when voices rise from the main floor. You can't quite make them out, but you know something's wrong. That's where I stopped. You wake up to hear those voices are not coming from the factory floor, they're coming from downstairs.
All right. I'm gonna roll over, rub at my eyes, disoriented. It's a little bit earlier than I usually wake up. Look at out the window at the sun. What on earth is going on? And then get out of bed. I can hear these voices downstairs, and pull on a dressing gown as I walk out of my room to the banister to look down into the main floor and see what's going on.
Okay, you hear your mother say, it's too early, it can't be happening. I need more time." And the other woman is graceful but forceful. "It's happening. We believe tomorrow. We have gotten Fawn out of the city. Issa should go."
I'm grabbing the banister and looking down.
You absolutely do recognize the voice. It is Eunice. Someone who was an aunt to you growing up.
Look. Mom? What's going on?
The city, the Archmage, they're overthrowing the Archmage. Blackburn is taking over.
Who?
The head of the Necromantic College. We don't know what happened. And at this point, Eunice says, "Issa, individuals with your specific abilities won't be safe with Blackburn in charge. You should get your bag." And at that point, there is a knock at the door.
Startle back a step and look at Eunice.
Your mother says, hide, just around the corner. I'll take care of this."
No.
And
fold myself into a little spot.
so Eunice and you kind of move around the side of the building as your mother sits there in front of the door and cracks it a little bit. "Hello?" And you can't see this, but you hear a distinguished male voice. "Hello, Miss Sangiovese. My name is Barnaby Wainwright. I am a lawyer representing Sir Albie Parker. I have a legal document for your daughter, Isabella Sangiovese. Is she here?" You peek around.
I'm being very, very, very careful, not even quite looking, just edging a little closer to listen.
Stealth check.
Ooh.
First roll
I
of the
get the
campaign.
first roll of the campaign. This stuff isn't bad. Nat 1.
All right.
First nat 1 of the campaign.
So you
Dang it, Bo brought the energy back in.
So you lean over and just like, for some reason, you think that the door frame is out here, and you just
Face
right
plant.
down on the ground. Oh, is she okay?
Fine, I'm fine. Yeah, great.
Miss Sangiovese.
Present.
Barnaby Wainwright. A letter.
Do you want me to read it out loud?
Yes, your mother's like, what does it say?
My name is Cornelius Brompton, Esquire. I am the executor of Mr. Albie Parker, traveling tutor. I regret to inform you of his recent passing. While you only spent a small amount of time together, you left a lasting mark on him. You have been named in his last will and testament. Your attendance in Port Thoria at the remembrance was requested in his will. The service will be on the 10th of Mare. Passage to Port Thoria has been arranged with the Blue Coat Supply Company and will leave on the 1st of Mare. A liaison from my office will meet you at the Blue Coat Supply Warehouse just outside of Port Thoria. My condolences on your loss, Cornelia Brompton, Esquire. What day is it today?
It is, that is tomorrow. The 1st is tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, well, lovely. Yes, thank you. You have delivered your orders successfully. Thank you.
Very well. Have a good day.
You as well.
And he turns and backs away and walks down the street. I don't understand why this seems strange. Why would all this be happening?
I haven't the faintest idea.
He was your tutor. Like,
For all of, what was it, 3 months? When I was 10?
actually, I think it was 3 weeks.
Was, Very,
Why would he? Did anything happen on this trip?
I might have lit a fire?
Oh, okay.
Nothing serious, just, the sort of thing that any young mage would be able to do.
Right. Well, I don't think we should look this gift horse in the mouth. You have free passage to Port Thoria, one of the major metropolises on this continent.
Are you going to be safe? Uni, are you going to be safe with all of this happening?
Yes. We will be safe, as she sort of like tucks her hair behind her ear. Everything will be fine. We have been preparing for this. Like I said, those of us on the Council of Merrick, well, I'm sure tomorrow there won't be a Council of Merrick, but today, we've been making plans.
All right, well, passages tomorrow. Should I be somewhere else until then?
Yes. And your mother goes over to basically a cabinet, pulls open a drawer, pulls out a small, kind of reaches to into the back of it and kind of tugs on something and pulls out a small pouch and goes, take this. And it's full of coins. Stay in the factory tonight. If the Blue Coat is just down the street outside of the city walls, you'll be safe there. Should they, move faster than we are anticipating. It's not safe for you to be in the city.
I thought all the nonsense about not liking sorcerers was a long time ago. Well,
Yes.
relatively long ago.
Yes. We do not know what Blackburn's plans are, but we know he's not to be trifled with. We knew this day would come. You've been learning. You've been studying, using your innate abilities.
Yeah, some of them. It's hard to do some of them without people to practice on.
Well, it looks like you're going on an adventure.
I'll go get dressed.
And you go upstairs, pack your bags.
Now, there's a bag that's always been packed and gets traded out every once in a while that is essentially his go bag. And she dresses in her tradesman outfit that she wears to the warehouse, the factory, to work, and picks that bag up, checks to make sure everything is still in place, tucks the pouch of coins way down at the bottom of it so no one can get to it easily, hesitates for a second next to her bookcase. Yes, this one. And grabs a novel, something to read along the way, sticks it inside. Well, I hope I can come back someday. That would... Right. And walks out of her room, closes the door.
All right. Warren, if you are out there, as you head to the factory outside of the city gates, you definitely see there is a tension in the air. Mm-hmm. Not everybody sort of feels it, but you can sense it. Whatever your mother and Eunice were worried about, other people know too.
Okay.
Not everyone.
Yeah. I'm definitely trying to act casual as I walk through. Just is a Sangiovese going to her work at her family factory. I walk this route every day.
All right. We shift focus to a forest in the city of Mage Haven. A dragonborn, bluish in color, sits cross-legged, just meditating and experiencing the quiet of the forest. And that, Lolloch, is what you need to do to focus.
It felt like what I was always doing. I don't feel any different, but if what you say is how it should be, I guess that's how it should be. That was fun. Can we do another one?
Would you like to do something a little different? You can change shapes, yes?
Yes. Yes.
Would you
Yes.
like to change shapes?
Okay. Into what?
Whatever you want.
That's tough, because I want to be it all. I want to do all of the shapes, because, they're all fluid in the dream, and it's fun to be it all, and I could flow back and forth, but in the material world, it's so hard to do. And I'd much rather be meditating or napping, but you want me to wild shape into something, and I can't think about what to wild shape into because there's so many things that I want to wild shape into. It's really hard to choose.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
What is the first thing you see?
I can't wild shape into Master Uzo.
This is true. We've discussed this. You cannot wild shape into humans. It must be a beast that you have seen. Like a squirrel, perhaps.
And just as Lolloch's face starts to glow with a smile really quickly, and a poof. A silver cat is sitting there looking up with piercing, sharp, bright blue eyes over his silvery mane. It's like a silvery Siamese. And his tail is just sitting there. He's just...
Very good. Very good, Lolloch.
Lolloch puts his head down and he starts licking himself. And he perks back up.
Now, we've got an hour. Would you like to frolic? And then another cat, this one tabby orange in color, and just bounds off into the forest.
And as you bound, Lolloch bounds on both sides of you, kind of like happy to be with another wild-shaped creature.
You guys spend about 15, 20 minutes 15 to 20 minutes, experiencing this forest. You go until you hit sort of the walls of it's a wall, a stone-made wall, and at the same time a larger cat, maybe a cougar, runs up to both of you quickly, and comes down into an elf. I'm sorry, not an elf. A human, elegant. Lolloch, it's things are happening. You should go home.
Hearing that, Lolloch transforms back into himself, and he's on the ground, kneeling. Home?
Yes, and then this. Jensen, and the tabby is like flips back. I don't know. Yes. Xenia, what is happening? And the elegant woman says, we think the humans are, well, the mages. Something is happening in the city. Everybody's on edge. We don't know why.
Well, we should go up to them and ask.
You could.
That's the right thing to do, right? And he looks to the former master who was once the tabby.
Maybe. Someone you trust. You trust someone, right? You mentioned Randall.
Yes, Randall. He's at the school.
I bet Randall would be someone to talk to.
Is there something wrong?
Maybe. You know that the forest here is, I guess it's here by permission of the college. We've heard that things are happening there.
He looks past the forage into the city. The forest is like a little oasis.
Yes.
And are they going to ask us to leave?
I don't think so. It's hard to tell what exactly will happen, or what is happening.
Okay, I'll go see what Randall wants me to do.
Yeah.
Thank you. This was fun. Good to see you again.
Yes.
And He takes off, walks,
Okay.
but takes off towards.
Okay. And as you walk away, you actually hear Xenia and Jensen discussing things in hushed tones. You don't quite make out what it is.
Not even any
Perception
keywords?
check.
All right.
Perception
Oh, Jesus. My perception's pretty good. Well, I'm proficient at it. Plus, yeah, that didn't count because it wasn't anything. Damn it! That was a 19. 17 plus 4, 21.
Damn.
Oh, you definitely hear the word coup.
Coup.
Yeah.
Okay.
COO. Coup. All right. So you make your way across the city of Magehaven, past the market that is, at this point, thriving. People hawking everything from vegetables to meats to prepared meals to not armor, but there is definitely basic clothing shops. You pass this, you head up into the Silver District, into this richer neighborhood, and you pass a tall human woman with flowing blonde hair just walking down the street, and just kind of
We pass it. Do we graze or what?
she just stood out. She's just striking.
He stops briefly in his tracks. When most people walk and they look down, he's kind of walking and looking up, but then as they pass, he sort of slows. He turns back and keeps walking to the school. Cool.
Okay. And you make your way into the school. It is early morning at this point. Are you heading straight to see Randall, or are you going to your room?
I'm going straight to see Randall.
Okay.
And I don't know where I find him, but I check all the rooms that he would normally be at this hour.
He does have a room that is split into two, into like a bedroom and then a office. And he is in, bless you.
Bless you.
He is in the office side.
Jesus.
People can still sneeze,
Oh, Jesus.
And you come in and he's right. Oh, good morning, Lolloch.
Hi. Sorry to bother you. You weren't napping, were you?
No.
As he's obviously, right.
Yes. Are your dreams still okay?
They're fine. I haven't gotten any nightmares or anything negative, but I was just at the circle in the middle of town trying to learn more about this druidic kind of, culture, I would say, or skill set. And one of the elders there told me to speak to you because things were happening in town. Sounded pretty urgent. I didn't catch most of it. Once they thought I was out of earshot, they whispered the words coup, which...
Coup, you say?
What does that mean?
So, it means somebody is overthrowing the government.
That sounds bad.
I guess it could be. I guess, yeah, because the government's pretty decent here.
They've been nice to me.
Yeah.
Why would somebody want...
So there's a coup?
They told me to come talk to you, and that's what they had mentioned when I left.
I think they wanted to get rid of you.
I've done everything they asked me to do. I've cleaned up all the floors, and I don't bother them while they're sleeping.
No, I didn't mean like get rid of you forever. I mean just like, maybe they had things to. You know how sometimes I am with a lady friend,
Okay.
and I want to be alone.
When you're alone, but you're not sleeping.
Right.
Okay. Yes.
Maybe they had things to do. And
Okay.
but a coup. I need to go. I need to go talk to someone.
What? Is there anything I can help with? Anything I should do? I was sent here to gain some real-world experience. What would that mean now?
And you hear down the hallway, because you're in a ways, you hear at the front door a loud knocking.
Okay. And he pokes his head out.
And the door. Hello? Lolloch deny.
That's. He looks back around. That's me. Have we met?
Oh, we have not met. No. My name is Barnaby Wainwright. Can I come in?
Barnaby Wainwright. That's fun to say.
Wainwright.
Barnaby Wainwright.
Yes.
Please.
There's a W in there.
Wainwright.
Two W's.
It's hard to enunciate with.
Yes, with your dragonborn mouth. Yes.
Sorry.
No.
But
no,
please, yes, join us. We were talking about stuff.
Right. I am the. I work for Cornelius Bronson, who is a
Sounds important.
lawyer, and I have a message for you.
For me.
For you. And he hands you a letter. And Lolloch. Mr. Albie Parker has died.
From the courses in the training in the wilderness?
Yes.
Of what?
He was 75 years old.
What did he die of?
I do not know.
I regret to inform you of his recent passing. While he spent a small amount of time together, you left a lasting mark on him. He was always nice. I liked that guy. You've been named in his last will and testament. Thank you? Your attendance is needed in Port Thoria in remembrance. At the remembrance was requested in his will. The service will be on the 10th of May. Passage to Port Thoria has been arranged with the Blue Coat Supply Company and will leave the 1st of May. What day is today?
Tomorrow is the 1st of May.
Liaison from my office will meet you at the Blue Coat Supply Company. We're outside of Port Thoria. My condolences on your loss, Cornelius Brompton, Esquire. And he turns to Randall and he has the. And he just shrugs.
You get free stuff, man. You're in somebody's will? That's...
I guess. This was completely unexpected.
I mean, he worked with all of the kids.
He did. He came by the orphanage and took out the kids who were pretty adept and taught them survival. Master Uzo mandated that we must go with him. So I would much prefer to stay at the school and sleep, but I did have fun with him out there. I will honor his last request if you don't need me here.
I mean, I would not hold you back from that. When you're finished, come back. We appreciate you being here.
I appreciate being here. I will come back. I will come back with stuff.
Yeah.
And then he goes, what? How long, Mr. Barnaby, how long does it take to get to Port Thoria?
By wagon, 8 or 9 days.
8 or 9 days of packing. I need to do that. I'm gonna go do that.
You need to pack now, because tomorrow morning, that's tomorrow, you need to be at the Blue Coat Supply Company office outside of the walls.
Okay. Lolloch goes to his room, and he comes back into the door. It was nice to meet you, Master Randall. I will go pack and I will prepare. I will sleep at the wall just to be ready to be there, so I do not miss it. And he goes to his room and he looks at the same rags that he has, and he's like, "What do I bring? They all look identical. Is the punchline there?
Jokes are so much funnier when you have to explain them.
This one? Or this one?
He smells them. And he tries to put his pillow into the duffel. No, okay. And is Barnaby waiting to take him to the wall?
No.
Okay.
If you have no other questions, I have more letters to deliver.
Are you joining us on the trip?
I am not, no.
There's more people?
Yes. Well, there is another here in Magehaven, in fact.
Are we getting the same stuff?
I do not know that. Mr. Brompton is the executor of the will. I am his assistant.
I have a lot of questions. Maybe I will ask the other participants if they know anything.
I would recommend that.
Okay. Amazing. Did you talk to them?
I did.
What did they bring?
I left before they packed.
Okay, I'm on my own. Okay. Thank you. And he goes back.
If you're going to stay outside of the city, the Sangiovese factory, the fabric factory,
Yes?
ask for Isa.
Okay.
She got the other letter.
Oh, Issa?
Isa.
Sangiovese factory. Sangiovese factory. Brockton. Evanwell. Sangiovese. Okay. I will try my best to remember these details. Brockton family clothing. Issa company supply.
And he kind of he pulls out in a bag that he is carrying. He pulls out a small notebook and rips out 2 pages and hands it to you. It is a small brown leather bound notebook, and hands it over. If you write things down, it is easier to remember them.
Randall says the same thing. You're right. Okay, thank you. And he writes it down.
All right.
Meet Issa Sangiovese factory. Passage Supply Co. Brockton. Okay. And he
Very well.
walks off reading it to himself.
I will see you in Port Thoria.
See you there.
And he exits and leaves.
So Lolloch gathers his stuff, all of 15 minutes, and then he's on his way to the factory, to the clothing factory.
All right. Aaron. No,
Oh.
I'm sorry. No. Nope, my bad. You know what, Aaron? Come on in here.
Oh,
I'm going to change the order of things.
Ooh.
We'll do all the letter deliveries first.
Okay.
I have so many emotions.
Got some emotional whiplash going on there, then, didn't you?
Yeah, I
brother?
was like, oh, okay, I'll just chill. Oh, wait, no, I won't. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm going.
I'm going, no come.
But I'm still chilling. All right.
All right. So, I'm going to describe what Barnaby is going through.
Okay.
Barnaby
This poor guy.
is trudging through the foothills in the Dragon Spine Mountains in much too nice of clothes for where he is. And he is perturbed and somewhat lost, maybe? He's like, he just mutters to himself, my spell put me here. And he's just looking around and looking around. And we cut to 3 hours later. Your character is dragging a recently felled deer into your village.
What age? Or is this current?
This is Bartholomew,
Okay.
a elderly man with a giant axe on his back.
Made of bone. And a lot of scars around his body, but like kind of healed scars. And then one giant scar from his left abdomen, lower abdomen, to the rest of his body. It just looks like a big, like it spreads almost across it. But there's other scars that look older than that one. And yeah, I'm dragging in that deer hide and just, haha, okay. I've brought dinner, everybody, in my leisure.
and people of this very. How big is this village?
I wanted to say around. It's 100 to 150. I'm trying to figure out what was a good size for a village. So I think like, let's say.
A little over that, you're into town territory.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, 125.
So
It's like dangerously.
So there are a number of people out in the village. You know, you see there are a number of individuals who are basically working with elements from the land, right? Someone is tanning a hide. Others are, making, sharpening axes, and it's a very organic sort of self-contained village.
Okay.
And you look up, drop this deer carcass down, say those words, and you see a man dressed in very fine clothes and shoes that are not sensible at all. And he's sitting on a log in this place, and just like with a mug, tankard, made of wood. He's like, Oh, welcome. Oh, hi. Hello. And he stands up. Bartholomew Bedlam.
Who the hell are you?
Barnaby Wainwright.
Barnaby Wainwright. Well, it's good to meet you, but we don't get many visitors here, so I'm going to have to ask you, what is your purpose?
Do you have the letter? I only printed one. It's not in color.
Why waste paper?
Not in color.
I was going. It's.
I'm kidding. I don't care.
We're all literally right here. You don't need to waste the paper.
The hell? My name is Cornelius Brampton, Esquire. I am the executor of Mr. Albie Parker. Albie Parker. Traveling tutor. Okay. Huh. I regret to inform you of his passing. Did everybody read this? Pretty much.
Yeah, everybody read. You were a student of his 50 years ago.
Of course. Oh my God. You're like the second villager to come to visit our town out of the blue. Our little village.
Yeah.
I do vaguely remember something like that. Another visitor coming. I can't remember his face or what he did, but he was very nice. He seemed very... our town didn't require us to kill him. In protection. Self-defense.
Right. Mr. Bedlam.
Speak, boy! Speak to me!
Do you know why he would have put you in his will?
A will? He put me in his will? Okay. No, I couldn't possibly fathom it. He was a nice visitor for the time, but he disappeared and never really returned since. So, do you know why he put me in his will?
I have not the faintest idea. No, I do not. However, it is a trek to Middleton.
Where he hails from, I assume.
Nope. Port Thoria. Anyway, the Blue Coat Supply Company office in Middleton. You should be there in 4 days' time.
And who are you to tell me to be there in 4 days? Why should I take this seriously? I'm not a man who needs money. I fend for myself. That deer in the background shows it.
The last request of a dying man, maybe.
Shit. That's a good one. As we all return to nature, I will do him this respect, this final respect, for even finding our village. As you, how did you even find this place?
Magic.
God, it's always the answer, isn't it? Well, I use my bare goddamn hands.
They look like human hands to me.
There. I don't know how to spell, so I'm not going to get into this. But you know what? I will go to Port Thoria.
Thank you. That makes my job easier.
Of course. Where is that? That Thoria, that Port of Thoria.
Go to Middleton
Okay.
in 4 days' time.
Gotcha.
The Blue Coat Supply Company,
Excellent.
their main office.
Where is Middleton?
Northeast.
Right. Where is northeast? It's just let it go on.
He points that way.
All I need.
And then touches his ring, does a little bit of this, and walks through a portal.
One more question, and he's gone.
Yep. And
Bye.
Well, it's time I check some things off my bucket list. I should better make my amends with some of the villagers. I'll be on my way.
I'm gonna go and just. We don't have to go do that, but I'm just gonna go. That's what I do. I'm gonna go tell everybody I'm heading out, give them a little warning, and they're like, "We love you, bye."
All right.
Or we hate you. Bye.
Oh, they're fucking gone.
Bo!
Mr. Williams.
Bo.
I got run. I'm just kidding. Mostly.
Do not.
We did regret not bringing the champagne out there. Oh, we thought about it.
But then we didn't want to deprive you of it, of course.
It was 2 chairs away.
I would have had to do a really weird reach to grab that.
People have crawled on the floor for less.
You're not wrong. Please pass me the
Oh, would you like some?
Eating, please. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is
Am I in the bar?
mid-afternoon. You are in the 2nd floor bedroom. Naked.
Of course I am.
After having finished your afternoon delight.
That was great.
The young woman that you are with gets up and says, next one's in 10 minutes, so you probably want to get out.
Right. Is there a shower or?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
All right. I'll just go out and this. Where are my pants? Not that it matters. They'd be lucky to see me, right? Grab all my clothes as I can.
I
Just start walking out the door.
All right. So you head into this hallway, and do you have anything on?
No, but it is covering just
Okay,
right
okay.
here. Yeah, it's right in front of it. But I'm nothing covering my.
Yeah. So you exit the room, close it.
Just to clarify. Just to clarify.
What did you say?
He was like, nothing covering my penis. Just to clarify. Just to
It's
help.
my arms.
I'm helping.
Oh, I've missed you.
And what I think help is.
And you get to the stairway, and there's a man sitting on the stairway.
Were you next? Said 10 minutes.
Mr. Haldorson.
Yeah. Just Haldor, please.
Haldor.
Haldor.
And he stands up. Barnaby Wainwright, and he puts his hand out and then just kind of pulls it back a little bit. Barnaby Wainwright.
And then I look at him and I go, Haldor, and I put my hand out and bring it back again.
You are not the easiest man to find. There was someone harder to find. But,
No, you should have seen me an hour ago. I was super hard.
The Baroness literally just face into just like drop face on a desk.
Are you saying I'm the hardest to find?
no.
Oh, I'm second place?
Yes.
Damn it.
You, I did not expect you to be in this city.
Where is it? What city?
You're in Middleton.
Of course I am. You're in Middleton.
That's right. For the next 15 minutes. Or less. I hope.
You're in Middleton. What's wrong with Middleton?
There's nothing wrong with Middleton. It's
I know, it's great, right? Come, we'll go downstairs, maybe grab an ale. I give him my clothes and start walking.
He's like,
I start taking like a shirt and like, putting it on from him.
so
Don't start with the pants.
Yes. So you hit the bottom of the landing just as you start to put on the pants.
I
It's
know, right? As someone's passing by.
Yeah, somebody else is pantless as well. It is a brothel. And Wainwright sets it down on a bench, seat next to a table. Haldor, I'm sorry to tell you this, but Albie Parker has died.
Who?
Albie Parker, the traveling tutor.
Oh.
Do you remember?
Haldor remembers everything. Everything. This particular character, you said his name is Halby?
Albie.
Albie.
And he hands you a letter
Albie.
that says, my name is Cornelius Brompton. I am the executor of Mr. Albie Parker's estate.
I am really, really good at reading.
Okay.
But in case, I really like to hear it. So if you could just,
Yes. Yes. As I said, my name is Cornelius Brompton.
Cornelius.
Cornelius, yep.
Yeah.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
My boss is. The executor of Mr. Albie Parker, traveling tutor.
Traveling.
He taught you at some point. I don't know what, but he taught you something.
It's probably dwarvish.
He does know Dwarvish.
He does.
I'm sorry, he did, yes.
Oh, right, he's dead.
Yes, he's dead.
Well, he taught me dwarvish, and I know dwarvish.
I'm just gonna.
Boots, man, boots.
Yes. You have been
The
named.
boots from him.
You look down at this guy. His very, very expensive shoes are covered in mud. Mm-hmm. And so are the bottom of his pant legs. He's like, yeah, okay.
Whoa. Excuse me, sir. Let me just take the rest of that from you.
And he looks down. He's like, oh, yeah. And then prestidigitation.
Oh,
Clears it
thanks. Give it to him.
All right. Okay.
All right, chainmail.
Yeah.
Start putting.
Your attendance in Port Thoria at the Remembrance is requested in his will. The service will be in 10 days' time.
The what?
His remembrance.
Remembrance.
It's a funeral.
Oh, right. Yeah, because he died. Why me? He taught me dwarvish. Why me?
I am starting to question Mr. Parker's sanity. there's an
It
individual.
totally
named,
just goes right over his 6'6" head.
there's an individual named Bedlam, who I think will cause a lot of mayhem and ruckus.
I got it copywritten.
And pandemonium.
Oh yeah. No, that one's ruined. She told me it looked like Imodium.
This party is like gonna be a mini Giants.
Just wait.
Did you talk to Matt? Is that what you said?
Like I might still be the shortest, and I did not think that was going to happen.
Yeah, I'm like 7'3". I didn't
Listen-
pronounce that.
yeah.
But
We haven't described ourselves.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that's my fault. Anyway, the Blue Coat Supply Company, 4 doors down from here, on the left. It has a sign out front that says Blue Coat Supply Company.
Hold on.
Yep,
This one.
yep.
Got it.
When you go out the front door, hang a left, 4 doors down, on your left. You never have to put this one up.
I just keep this one up.
Yep, just that one, the whole time. Whole time.
My brothers would do this to me, but they'd put it up here.
I bet. I bet they would.
Don't really know why.
Anyway, would you like me to translate this to Dwarvish?
Please, no. So, it's fine as it is. Thank you.
Okay. Anyway, 4 days time.
4 days.
4 days.
4 days. So I don't go there now.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm happy here, so. You staying? Yeah? This girl. All right, 5 minutes time from now. All right, trust me.
Thank you.
No? Come on. No.
No,
She's got a brother. He's great too.
I gotta go. And Barnaby leaves. Whew. Out the door.
Quick question.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Does Barnaby hate his job? Like
He does now. He does now.
I'm done.
Even the Chaos Agents are yet.
Man, he started with the easy one. And it's just getting progressively worse. I'm terrified of what Matt's gonna bring in.
I have an intelligence of 7.
I know. I looked at your character sheet because I was curious.
Okay.
All right.
You can look at mine if you like.
I know I could, but I didn't.
Well,
Matt.
Matt.
You join us.
Is anybody
Matt.
among us smart?
Well, I mean,
I
is
am.
it?
Oh no.
Very smart.
I have
I've got
intelligence
wisdom.
I have intelligence of 12. Apparently, in this party, that's smart.
I'm a wise old man who knows how to kick ass. You know, I'm Gran
You have a
Torino.
Pretty
9.
wise,
I'm
but I'm
Grand
not
Tour-
intelligent.
There's wisdom and intelligence. They're different.
It's an
Hey, buddy.
investigation module. You'll be fine.
Welcome back.
It was fun watching OGs dinner. It was like, nostalgia.
Yeah, and now we get to add the new blood.
Okay. Ready.
Pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure. We got you, boo.
So, a tavern. Medium-sized, a well-appointed stage, a elven woman sings, and this melody that comes out of this woman just fills this entire tavern with sorrow, but touching melodies, and the words are of a lover's passing. Memories. You know, this song speaks of memories and how those will live on past the death. And the final notes just hang as this woman speaks of a new life. And the assembled people are emotional, overcome, and suddenly there's just massive applause throughout this space as people are moving up and dropping coin into the bard's coffers. She thanks everyone and says that she will be back for one more set at 10. and exits the stage. A little while later, sitting at the bar, is Barnaby Wainwright.
Barnaby.
This poor man.
4 drinks in,
Oh, man.
as a
My fault.
Yeah.
as a small child approaches and sits next to him, and he just kind of looks down and blinks his eyes. Well, this is awkward. You found me.
Huh?
Locks?
So the kid with the little, looks like there's soot in his hair, first, like up here, he kind of turns to look at, what, yeah? What? Who are you? I'm sorry?
Barnaby Wainwright. I'm assistant to a lawyer.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't think I know you.
You a hard person to track down.
You've been following me?
Yes. Honestly, it was Larzina who gave it away.
He starts to look a little nervous, and
Yeah.
sweat's starting to form on his...
Do you remember Albie Parker?
Oh. Yeah,
You do?
Yeah, I do. What happened? What of him? Did he ever find what he was looking for?
Well, that's an interesting question.
Oh, in saying that, I'm like, oh. Okay, well, it was nice.
Oh,
nice
no,
to meet you.
Locks. Mr. Locks? Locks?
Just locks.
Locks.
Yeah.
Oh, woo! Dwarven spirits, anyway. I don't want to. This is for you.
Oh.
As he passes over a letter that says that Albie Parker has died, Cornelius Brown. So.
All of the
And actually, he just says that. No, he actually is like, yada, yada, yada.
Poor bastard.
Cornelius wrong.
Why me?
Surely you know.
I have absolutely no idea.
Don't take this the wrong way.
Uh-huh.
You are by far the most reasonable person I have given this letter to today.
Oh, today.
Somewhere else.
I'm 27.
Remember, it's over there like, my ears are burning.
He has already forgotten.
Drunk. Yeah.
All he remembers is Bedlam and Haldor.
That's fair.
Get ready, Dion.
You gave us over a year to think about this. That was dangerous.
I had 2 weeks. I don't know why.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's it. That's really weird. No, don't get it. He's passed away.
Yeah.
You must have left an impression on him.
Locke starts searching back in his brain of like, what? I don't remember.
When did you meet him?
Like, I don't know, like a year ago? But does he remember anything that would have left an impression on him?
Yeah.
He does?
Yeah. Yes, the thing you alluded to earlier.
Oh, he knew about that. Okay. Well, thank you very much for this. I will hang on to this, and it was great meeting you.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do you need it back?
Nope.
Okay.
All
Yeah. Thank you. Nice meeting you.
right. Good day.
Mm-hmm.
He finishes it. Goes upstairs. And And I think that's where we're going to take a break. With
It's fun.
My balls are blues.
and we're going to get into combat.
An army of homeless men attacks you all.
Shit! Uzo, talk to them.
Yeah,
Wait.
I understand. One of them is black with dreads. Stay away from those.
Hold on, everybody.
With a halfling on his back?
Nightbot. Nightbot. Let's
Yeah, the last party was really short because we had a halfling. Andraste was 5 foot even, and then Ruckus was what, 6?
I think
Six something.
Yeah.
And Uzo was 6'3".
6'2".
6'2", 6'3". I'm 6 foot. It's a 6 foot even. Is she actually the shortest one of the group?
Oh, that's
Currently?
No, I guess you are if you're a kid.
5'4".
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Cool.
There it is.
Good. I'm not the short one this time.
I do wish you said you were a 7 foot 12-year-old.
I would have paid so much.
Roseburg, why? What do you want?
You stepped on me.
He's an ent.
This is
That's
all
what
right.
it is.
There it is.
So hashtag chaos in the chat.
Do it now.
We will do when we come back. We'll do like a whirlwind round of giveaways. Ooh. So you get to choose. Whoever wins first gets to choose a book, playtest deck, or a set of Birds of Paradise, and then the second person gets to choose whatever's left of those,
Oh,
and so on.
nice.
Do like a, what is
Sick.
it called, like a white rabbit, where it's like the second person gets to choose.
White elephant.
I know.
Can I take it from the first guy?
So we will be right back after you watch me pimping the deck of.
Pimp it out, baby.
Pimp.
As a DM, you spend hours preparing your adventures while your players bring them to life. It's time to reward your great players with great inspiration. The Deck of Inspiration takes the 5e inspiration rules mechanic and adds dramatic, game-changing boons to your campaign. Turn a regular hit into a critical. Bull rush through your enemies without provoking attacks. Use your reaction to smack a wizard's hands and interrupt their spell. These and many more are part of the Deck of Inspiration. Each deck contains 55 cards designed for 4 different level ranges: 1 through 4, 5 through 9, 10 through 15, and the epic level deck 16 to 20. Back this Kickstarter today to bring some inspiration to your game.
Hey everyone, I wanted to take a moment and thank you for watching and supporting us. It's challenging to produce this content week after week, and your support really does make a difference. In fact, all of your support we call Tavern Upkeep. We have a monthly goal that we need to reach in order to maintain and to grow. We have currently set this at $1,500 per month. These funds go to purchasing and shipping giveaways, game and game accessories for us to use on the stream, and a portion of the rent here at the studio. We are asking you to help us reach that Tavern Upkeep goal every single month. There are many ways to contribute. The Patreon is the best bang for your buck. As a Patreon member, you are part of the Guild of the 5 E's with access to work-in-progress RPG supplements, the Patreon-only Discord channels, and a space to play in our Guild of the 5 E's D&D campaign. The higher-level patrons can even affect the outcomes of our streamed games by awarding players with cards from the Deck of Inspiration. Another way to support us is by donating bits during a live stream. For each 500 bits donated, an inspiration coin is granted to the players or the GM. There are various effects based on the game system, but in Call of Cthulhu, 1 inspiration coin is 1 reroll. On Dungeons & Dragons, a single coin can be used to add a d6 to any d20 roll, and 2 coins may be added to redeem for a random draw in the Deck of Inspiration. Subscribing on Twitch, whether it's a tiered subscription, a Prime, or a gift sub, helps us fill in the Tavern Upkeep. You get access to Twitch emotes, subscriber-only Discord channel, and a second entry into every on-stream giveaway. The last way to help us with our Tavern Upkeep goal might be the easiest. When you enjoy our content on YouTube, turn off the ad blocker. We put ads in every 30 minutes, so it's not too annoying. But that ad revenue really does add up. With all of that said, the most important thing we can ask of you is to join us live, on replays on YouTube, on podcast, on social media, and the Discord. We are grateful for every member of this community, and we would like to see it continue to grow. Tell your friends and share a link. Thank you. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Quests and Chaos. We're the Chaos Agents.
You had to struggle on that one for a second, didn't you?
Yeah.
I was waiting to see which one he did.
Damn it! Who put the question mark on the problem?
Quest and cardboard. Fuck!
Swords of Icespire Peak.
How many other games do you DM on the show?
None.
Just this one.
That's fun.
So he's out of practice too, right? Just like the rest of us.
It's true. He's been in
Quests
games.
and Chaos, that's the one.
Yeah, he's been in games, but you haven't really run anything since we ended this, did you?
A couple of one-shots here and there, and con games.
I did that piratey one. I forget which one that was.
We're very happy to have you as our DM.
Yes, we are.
Okay, great, awesome.
Fuck up, everybody. I'm trying to
500 bits from J. Matthews.
Oh, thanks.
85. It has got a hole in it, but that's to you guys.
That's
So
nice.
we'll go that way.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. I know it's not Cthulhu.
Sometimes.
Wow, you're watching D&D and giving bits to players.
Yeah.
J. Matthews, blink twice if you're in trouble.
All right.
Each eye
Remy,
blinks.
no.
Yep.
That's really funny.
There's also a Remy yes somewhere.
Remy, no. That's funny.
So we have just met this eclectic group of individuals who have all received a letter indicating that they are listed in the will of Mr. Albie Parker, traveling tutor, and they are requested at the Remembrance in Port Thoria. We are going to return to Mage Haven on the morning as the two of you are leaving town.
So did
We
he?
already collected each other.
Did he come to the factory?
Well, okay. Well, we
Wherever
will
we start.
rewind. let's rewind. That's a great time. Would you go to the factory? Because you were told.
I absolutely would go to the factory. I'd go up to the front door and...
So
takes a step back, looks to see if there's anyone or anything.
what can I do for you? As like a little gnome kind of peeks up. Yeah, well, you're a big one, aren't you?
You're a tiny guy.
Yeah, yeah. What are you here to buy some fabrics?
I don't know. What do you... And then he sees the letter in his pocket.
You could use some fabrics. You could really use some fabrics.
What's wrong with what I'm wearing?
Have you smelled yourself, sir?
I smell like nature.
Yep. You do indeed.
I'm here to... He pulls out at this point, the paper that he wrote on is like barely crumpled together, and it's like... It's a cut off the edge. Issa Sangiovese. He turns it over.
You're here to see Miss Sangiovese.
Yes. We're going to... He turns it back around. To meet our passage travel to the Blue Coat Supply Company?
Oh,
Is she here?
you're traveling together.
Yes.
You're here to collect her, to get her things, and
I'm not her coach hand or baggage handler or I'm gonna guide her to.
Okay. And what's your name, sir?
My name is Lolloch.
Lolloch.
Yes.
Okay.
That was a good pronunciation.
I'll be right back.
Sure. I'll be right here.
Okay, stay there.
Okay.
Actually, I mean, if you wanna come in and wait inside the waiting room, you can.
Okay. And he
Okay.
walks in.
You walk inside, and there is a small counter there, and basically it's a waiting room. There are small benches and a couple of chairs, and he goes and the counter thing that flies up, he just strolls right underneath it and heads to the back.
Lolloch looks underneath the chairs for other small people.
You do not find any other small people, and you get you're back in the. Would you be in the lab? Would you be working to like?
Yeah, I'm working at this point too, because I know the recipe now for the dye. I'm working to perfect my particular touch on it and how I handle this dye.
Okay, so you're back there. You have to heat up the petals to get the essence. I'm like, all of these SCA people looking at me.
Blue is a particularly hard color to get right in dye.
Anyway, it's coming out of these flower petals.
Cool. That is how it works on Darylin.
And excuse me, Miss Sangiovese.
1 second, hold on. And she finishes because it's time sensitive, so she finishes what she's doing, carefully moves it over to the cooling area, and then turns around, putting like goggles up over her head. What's wrong?
There's someone to meet you at the front. He said he's traveling with you.
Really?
Big fella.
Well, I will go and see what that's all about. Thank you. I'll probably be right back, hopefully. Don't touch that, it's very hot.
I work up there, so I'll follow you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And Izzy just starts walking.
All right, his little legs keep up. And you come around the corner and you see a blue dragonborn. Actually, you want to describe yourself?
I was gonna say, Warren, tell me what I see.
So you see a silver, metallic-looking dragonborn with white-tipped features on the horns, the nose, and also kind of like frosted tips on the hair. Not styled, but just naturally frosted tips. He's wearing a green tunic with a brown belt, and he's got a staff over his back and a satchel on his side. And in the lobby, he looks very bare bones, but in the lobby, he's kind of picking up with his two fingers each chair, and he pretends that little people are like hiding, and when they're not looking, he's there. And he's like,
Are you looking for something in particular? And standing in front of you is a older teenaged human woman. She stands at 6 foot tall. Apparently, I'm still not still on the short side of things in this campaign.
So Lolloch sees you from like a portrait angle because he's still sideways.
Yeah. Long, dark brown, very curly hair, kind of out of control, but like tied back in a leather thong at the moment. Pale skin, green eyes, and currently dressed in very, very well-fitted, beautiful fabric, but a tradesman uniform, if you're familiar with those, in blues and grays.
Okay, as he gets startled, he turns around, he kind of looks you up and down through that description, and then he sits upright. His tail kind of extends downward, and he's got the full height of himself, all of 6'4", but 300 pounds of dragonborn, which is kind of fit, I guess, for a dragon.
Yeah, and seeing how tall he is, actually, so Izza tends to slouch because she is quite tall for a girl. She actually like stands up straight because finally there's not someone that she's having to meet their eyes. She's looking up.
And Lolloch, hi, I'm Lolloch. Were you in the market earlier today?
I mean, I passed through the area. My family is in that area, so I walked through. Hi, I'm Izza. I haven't met you, I don't think.
No, I thought I might have seen you earlier. I'm sitting here, I got this, and he pulls out a letter, and he slowly starts to read it. Crombie, and he reads it very slowly.
Oh, you too?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, you're not... Okay, yes, hi, I guess we're traveling together then.
Yeah, do you want to, are we leaving now? I've got a tent set up outside the city. We can go back to and wait until the Blue Coat Supply Company arrives.
I actually have a cot to sleep in here.
Do you want to dream together?
I'm going to have to ask you to define what exactly that means.
It means we take a nap and we show up in each other's dreams. It's so fun. I can't do it every single time, but once in a while it happens. You enter my dreams, I enter yours, and we create it. So we'll have plenty of time to practice on our journey.
Yes, certainly. I can't do it right now. I'm working.
Okay.
But we could try that. It sounds very magical.
I guess it is. It's not. It happens naturally. I can't explain it, but I don't want to miss the train. Coat. How are we going again? And he pulls out the
with the Blue Coat Supply Company. I'm quite familiar with them. They have traveling caravans generally.
Okay, I'll do what you have to, and I'll just wait here. And he sits down in the chair, both hands on his knees. And
she looks around and is like, "Do I really want this massive dragonborn sitting in the front room of my family's?" Okay. Actually, how about you come with me? There's somewhere more comfortable to wait.
Sure.
Come on.
Okay.
And she leads him through this small factory to an area that's more for like the managers as a break room, but she doesn't call on the power of her family name very often because she is a journeyman here. But she would be like, "I need this space."
Every so often he trails behind because he gets caught up in staring at something.
And she'll actually pause and come back and be like, "So, all right, so that's a loom." And
there's definitely a moment where, do you have hair? You have hair.
Just like a mane, but it's not a mohawk.
Oh, okay. It's not
same
it's
kind
not
of crop.
long or anything.
No.
Okay. If it was long, you might get caught in a loom. Your tail, though, every once in a while, your tail just gets real close, and you see somebody knocking your tail away from.
I'm not used to confined spaces.
Sure.
I'm used to being outside.
Yeah, but Izza would stop every time that you did and be like, "Okay, so that's a loom, and essentially it takes it takes string from being thread into being cloth."
Can you repeat that again?
So strings, and she'll actually reach into a belt pouch and pull out a hank of spun thread. So this becomes fabric, like what we use for our clothing.
String, and he reaches in the loom and
No.
threads an entire row. Fabric.
So have you ever pulled a thread out of your own clothing?
It's sleeveless.
She just sort of looks at him for a moment, just like, Okay, I have a new project today. Come on.
Okay. And they walk back.
And she'll actually, like, look at him and then go into a cupboard, pull out a tailor's tape, hold still, and start just, like, moving around him very quickly, taking measurements and
Doesn't move an inch.
I'm glad. And notes all of the measurements down. I'd say browns for you. What do you think? Browns? Greens? Something like that?
I like green.
Green? Okay.
Green.
Go ahead and make yourself comfortable. You can sit down. You can relax. Are you okay?
You told me don't move. Okay. Now I can relax.
Most people breathe, even with. Okay. Yes. No. You can relax now. Stay here, and I will come and fetch you when we're done for the day's work.
What time is it?
That's a good question.
It is actually. It is pretty early. It is before lunch.
Okay. I'll bring lunch later.
You are very hospitable. Thank you so much. I look forward to eating whatever it is you prepare.
I will see what I can do.
I'll be in the spot.
Okay.
Practicing my dreams.
Train spotting anyone?
I go out of the room and I stop off in one of the rooms where it's not like the best quality fabric. It is definitely on the lower end of what we make and sell, but it's good fabric still. And I pick out a dark like forest green, and yeah, basically the color of them, and then. Take that to our next door neighbors, the tailor and family, and be like, I would like to call in a favor and give them the measurements to get a new outfit made for my traveling buddy.
Do you talk about you leaving at all, or are you just asking?
When I can, if I can catch either the brother or the sister alone, then I'll tell them.
Okay. So you let them know that you're.
Yeah, I
traveling.
pull Garrett off to the side and be like, okay, so, you know all the adventures that we go on down the lower city?
Yeah.
They're sending me off on a real one.
Really?
Yeah.
For where are you going? Are you going to Asterfeld?
I'm going to Port Thoria.
Whoa, that's way further than Asterfeld.
Very far away. So, and I need these made for someone who's traveling with me. He's all in rags, and I can't travel with that.
Oh. Are these numbers right?
He looks like a dragon.
Whoa.
Like the dragons in the stories that he always told us.
Wow. Okay. So I need to make an outfit for like a barrel, and then tuck in the middle portion. Okay.
And make a hole because there's a tail.
Whoa. Okay. How big is his tail?
And Isa thinks back to and like gestures with her hands, getting it close at least.
Not the length.
You would have taken the measurement, surely, right?
Yes, I would have, because it is another limb.
Large.
It is another limb, so I would have taken it just like I would have taken the arm's eye measurement.
Wow, that's girthy. Okay. I will.
Beefy.
It's in the back, right? In the back. This tail's in the back.
Yes.
Okay.
Where else would a tail be?
I don't know.
So it's not his penis, right?
I don't know. He's a teenage boy. Anyways, he's gonna go and he will make that.
Wonderful. And then is a little curious about everything that's going on, but she is very much of the you finish the day's work.
Okay.
So she goes back to work to finish the day's work. When lunch comes around, she'll take a share of it to Lolloch.
All right. And Nosbert, the gnome, he comes back to you. You're kind of sort of waiting. In this
Eyes closed as he approaches. He kind of like opens.
Excuse me. You had mentioned that you can, like, enter people's dreams.
Yeah. Can you?
No.
Oh.
But what you seem to say that you could, like, both of you together
Yes.
dream and you show up in the same place.
Yes.
I'm working on a set of goggles where you put the goggles on and then you are somewhere else. And then somebody else puts their goggles on and you're in the same place.
Yep.
Do you know Dalit?
Oh God.
He was a teacher at my school in Waterdeep. He had a similar idea.
It's already been thought of.
He wasn't able to. He got kicked out because he made things explode. But you seem more capable.
I don't know.
He puts a hand on a tiny gnome shoulder. You should believe in yourself. You can do it.
Yeah.
Follow your dream.
Yeah. I have to do I have to pack some stuff and ship it, but afterwards I'll definitely do that.
Are you about to deprive us of our receptionist?
He's gonna go make VR. All right.
No!
Yeah, I was gonna say Oculus. Oh, okay.
My name's Oculus.
Yeah.
Right on.
It's called the meta. I'm a lizard person.
Struggling so
he
hard
goes
not
off
to
and,
interrupt
you
them.
know.
Yeah, like, this is too many.
Yeah.
Pumped him up a bit. Time passes? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you are still working. You're working through that. You're kind of meditating and sleeping, and eventually the clothing is delivered.
Is that at the end of the workday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll have everything tidied up, put away. And I'm just, when Garrett comes in, I actually have like my hand shoved in my pockets looking up at everything. It's really weird to be leaving. I've always been here. I mean, not here. I just got in here a week ago, but here, you know?
Yeah, most people that come here, they're either going to the college or they're running away. So it seems weird that you're running away from here.
I guess. Well, I guess you have to go out from where you started in order to find anything interesting, huh?
Yeah.
I guess. Right. Oh, clothes. Thank you. And I'll take them. Yes, I'll be sleeping in the back room tonight.
Ah, okay. I'll be in my room.
All right. And I'm going to go find Lolloch.
All right. And I'm here. I'm still the exact same place. Cross-legged on the floor. Indian style, I mean.
Are you asleep?
No.
Oh, good. Clothes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And he opens the satchel. He shoves them in. He's like crinkled. These are great. Thank you. He puts them in his pouch.
I'm going to be using that one a lot. Okay, good to know.
Is it time to leave yet?
Not yet. Not till tomorrow morning. But I'm done working for the day. Have you eaten?
No. Did you bring lunch?
I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
you get. Yeah.
Lunch was delicious. But nothing since. I'm fine.
You do know there is a tavern across the street. Mm-hmm. It is called the Revolting Peasant.
Nice. I'll look at him and say, "Can I buy you dinner?"
I would much appreciate that. Yeah.
Excellent. I only have one request.
What is that?
Put the clothes on that I just brought you.
Oh, you want me to wear these?
They're yours.
Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome.
And he disrobes and puts them on right there.
Does he know how to wear them?
He knows how to wear clothes.
He doesn't work for
Saying he's wearing rags, man.
That's my choice.
It would be funny though to hear the line just like, which pant leg does my my other appendage go?
Okay, and he takes his other ones. He puts it in the satchel. Okay.
And she'll actually like circle around you to see how everything fits. He does such a good job.
You kind of like, you test it out for maneuverability.
Yeah.
Seems good. It's like it's tailored, but also there's room to, It's
Feels
like
nice
when you
on
lift
my
your
skin.
arms, you're like,
Yeah.
sleeve.
He's
doesn't
got
go
like
up.
some. They're not spikes, but they're kind of scales, and he's like sturdy. I had to rip the arms off my other tunic because they weren't.
I know. I noticed the spines.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. I the other clothes were fine for other purposes, but I really would not want you to be in something that unkempt on the way from here to Port Thoria. It's a long way.
Yes, I think these are more appropriate for a funeral.
Yes. A little bit light colored. People usually wear black, but it works well enough. Come on, let me buy you dinner.
Let's go eat. Okay, I'm not hungry, but I will eat because you want me to eat. This is such a nice gift. Are we friends now?
Sure. We're going on an adventure. We should be friends.
It's gonna be dangerous.
It's a very long way from here to Port Thoria. It might be dangerous.
Don't worry, Isa. I know how to use magic. You'll be safe.
And she actually looks around. Like, did anyone hear him say that?
He kind of like dropped an octave when he got really serious and protective when he said that, because he's very, very thankful for the clothes.
But I'm looking around to see if anyone.
You're alone.
Good. What kind of magic do you do?
What is your favorite animal?
So there's a black cat that hangs out in the alley behind my parents' house.
What color were its eyes?
Green, bright green. Like mine, actually.
Those are green. Give me a second. I'll try. Yeah, zoom. Wild shapes into a cat, but unfortunately, he's gray with blue eyes.
Oh.
That does not matter to Izza at all. She crouches in. Oh, you're so cute. like scratch behind the ears.
And he jumps onto Issa's shoulder.
All right. Well, let's go. How long do you stay like this? Yeah, okay, fair enough. And walks across the street to the tavern with a gray cat on her shoulder.
I love this.
Yeah. All right. So you've been here before. It's across from the.
I eat here fairly frequently.
It's at nighttime, the clientele is a little bit less savory.
Yeah.
The food, it's the same. You go. You find a dark corner to sit with your cat. Mm-hmm. And you do get some looks.
He's sitting in his own chair with a plate in front of him, pawing the plate.
If you break that, I'm going to have to pay for it. Please don't break it.
So the waitress, a woman, very buxom, and dark hair, curly, comes up. Excuse me, do you go to the college?
No? Are you all right?
I mean, we've heard that there's something might be happening. Is that true? Is there anything happening in the college? Do you know of anything?
Do I know this person?
You don't.
Okay. I'm like,
You do know about familiars, though. Mm-hmm. And wizards who have them.
which is why she thinks I'm a wizard. That makes sense. I have heard that there are some organizational changes that may be in process.
Really? That is very interesting. Yeah, just like, Do you happen to know who might be making these moves?
Possibly, but I would need to know who I'm talking to.
Well, free drinks and food on the house if you can give me a little bit of info.
I mean, I can certainly pay for my own food. It depends on who I'm talking to.
I'll tab.
As you say that,
name
you
was?
see Lolloch as the cat slowly. That plate is inching.
I'm gonna reach over and put my finger in the center of the plate and slide it back to where it started. Leave it alone. I told you.
Lindsay.
Lindsay. I'm Izza.
Sorry.
It's too meta. And there's goggles and
Zuckerberg, the Dragonborn. Not Lizard Man. Totally different.
let's just say that information is valuable. And if there's any information that is true, well, she slides over a couple of gold pieces.
Izza is manifestly unimpressed by even gold. She's just like, I don't need it, but she keeps that very much to herself. I have heard a rumor that perhaps a darker school is on the ascent.
Guess that's not terrible. Not great.
It depends on who you are, I suppose.
Probably. Yes. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Your familiar's about to knock that plate over.
Slide it back into the center of the table. Lolloch, I'm going to skin you alive.
How long has it been?
I was
It hasn't been an
worried
hour,
he would take it
right?
literally.
Fish for your cat.
That would be lovely.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll be back. Some drinks.
Wonderful. Thank you.
She walks off. You can see her kind of whispering to the other bartender.
Yeah, I am tracking
weird.
everyone that she's talking to at this point.
There's individuals at the bar that are obviously rogues. Just straight up. Yeah, they don't like.
Don't trust
they're
them to your
wearing
gold.
leather armor. So they're
Yeah.
out and they're adventurers, rogues. Comes back with a glass of wine, a small plate of tuna, and a small bowl of stew.
Excellent.
That's on the house. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. And I will have made the gold disappear at this point.
As a cat, I get advantage on perception that relies on smell, and I want to smell for something unnatural, maybe in the food.
Okay.
Smart.
Give me. Is that perception?
Yep.
And then give me a perception check.
All right. So the first one, +4, is 7, and the second one, +4, is 21.
Nice.
21.
Okay.
So is that the first roll?
Nope.
Second.
I had the first roll.
Work.
So 21.
They did golf.
It is not tuna by any stretch of the imagination. You're in the mountains in a landlocked continent. It is absolutely, it's river fish.
But I don't smell any
No, there's no
poisonous-
poison, there's no
okay.
nothing, but it's
So-
definitely way fishier than what you had in Port Thoria when you came through.
He smells the plate, he looks at you, and then he slides the plate into the center of the table.
It's not. Okay.
Cats.
She didn't stay to see.
Okay, good.
She walked off.
I just let us look at you go, well, you certainly have the mannerisms of a cat down.
Night progresses. Nothing else of importance happens. You return back to the factory, and
He's thrown out of wild shape. He doesn't naturally.
Yeah.
The hour ends. He's like, ugh, as they're walking.
okay.
Okay. And he's back. Now, do we get to sleep now?
Yes.
That's gonna be fun.
So dinner conversation was not great. I mean, maybe it was great. Maybe it was just thoughts to yourself and a little bit of meow.
Well, and even with the friends that she has, Izza is very accustomed to being alone. So, I mean, she brought her book with her, and she's like holding it up with one hand and thumbing through it while she's eating. Doing the thing that every book reader ever has done at the table.
So, as we stop there for a moment, I want to welcome a raid. The Dad Network.
Is that? Nice to see you guys. Hello.
I'm so sorry. I forgot my raid shades.
Oh my god. It's been so long you forgot.
I only put them on for a raid, so thank you.
So we're gonna do a series of giveaways right now because I forgot to do it at the end of the beginning of the break. So
now's the time.
chaos into the chat. It's gonna be a 5e book. It's gonna be a play test deck. So we've got a deck of inspiration that is on Kickstarter right now. So exclamation point Kickstarter in the chat is a link. Help us out.
It's still up.
You know, these are cool one-time boons to use instead of just granting advantage for a great role play. So we use them here. People, donate them to the channel. But your home game, if somebody does great role playing like Bo and his 7 intelligence.
They're going to say 7 something else. Bone is 7.
It's like not out of character.
Intelligence.
7.5-inch intelligence.
Is it hashtag chaos or exclamation point?
Hashtag chaos to join the giveaway. US only.
Fuck, cool.
Unless the 5e book, we could do a D&D Beyond, I think, international. So
Okay.
Ooh.
yeah,
Even to
might not
Quebec?
be physical. Even to all right, let's just not talk about it.
I shouldn't have said that.
We don't
We don't
talk about
talk-
Quebec like we don't talk about Bruno.
So we're gonna roll that momentarily here. In fact, I'm gonna just start.
Chaos.
So you guys hurry up because I'm gonna roll it.
Hurry up.
No.
We're gonna start and we're gonna go now. Hippy Dicky.
You win the name.
Hippie Dicky.
Congratulations.
Hippie Dicky?
Hippy Dicky.
Hippie Dicky.
Hopefully they're still here. 'Cause I might have. It's been a long time.
Oh,
Well, you must be present to win,
They're not
so
doing
let
this.
us know.
I
So
mixed
you
that
have-
Hippie Dicky.
You have 2 minutes to
I
come.
don't. It gave me
Dicky.
something.
It was his tag name.
Dicky.
Oh, Hippie
In the chat.
in the
It's
chat.
fun to say.
Let us know.
And it's a euphemism.
Yeah.
So, 5e book of your choice, deck of inspiration, or a set of birds of paradise dice. Just throw it in the chat, and then we'll do the next giveaway of whatever's left.
Congratulations.
Cheers.
So cute.
I love your username.
Yes.
It's
Absolutely.
Just love it.
And we wait.
Oh, I like it. Vamp.
Vamp.
Fair.
The deck of inspiration. We got a couple of cards.
We do have
So
a few
the
cards.
so the cards that we have, they will stick around until the end of the month.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Really? Sick.
Yeah, so this session.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Welcome to the rest of the conversation.
Yeah, it's like,
And I'm playing the dumb one. Just kidding.
just give.
A deck. They're going to take a deck of inspiration.
Thank you.
Playtest deck.
Like
That's-
the same
Hippie Dicky.
notes there.
that is
It's all
awesome.
harmonizer. Ooh, for next time.
Let's.
I killed a man.
We're gonna do it again. We're just gonna do it again.
How many of these?
Again,
Two more,
again,
two
again.
So this one, there's a
Los
5e book and the Birds of Paradise. Actually, you want to grab that yellow box right there, Warren?
Not really.
Do
Use the
that.
force. Use the
Come on,
force.
Warren.
I'm settled in.
So if anyone had,
Reluctantly use the force like Luke in the new one.
so if anyone had 928
Remake
for someone
trilogy.
getting up,
New Warp and Last
Yeah, I
Jedi.
know.
And Shit of Skywalker.
no,
or
don't
something. I have to.
I don't talk about movies here.
We've
we're
got
talking about films.
cabbages. We've got
were not those.
magpies.
Ooh.
We've got.
Shiny.
Those are not desert sandstone. Those
The
are-
copper.
Those are the copper.
Oh, wow.
Magpies look like candy, man.
They
Yeah.
do.
I hate 'em so
These
bad.
are.
I don't remember.
don't
Oh, those are the barn owl.
Yes.
They have the
Yep.
font.
Sick.
And then we've got these purple ones.
Oh, cool.
Fairy wren.
Cool.
We got a whole bunch in
Every
here.
single one of these.
A whole bunch of
Byron was
awesome
named for me,
ones.
so
Oh, well, you
I'm
should
kind of
know that.
contractually obligated to know that one.
You'll get one of the. You know what? You'll get one of the signature sets of Birds of Paradise.
Nice.
All right, so we're gonna roll it again, and this one is for a book or a set of dice. Kid Vorpal. That name is familiar.
Congratulations!
Vorpal.
It's good.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay.
Do that here. As an audiobook.
So let us know what you want.
Vamp. Make 'em laugh.
No, we said
Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh.
saved it.
Okay.
I'm trying.
No, I think it was Barbara. Sorry, that's a Flight of the
Conchords.
Yeah, Flight of the Conchords.
Oh!
No, I think
There's
it
no
was
such name as
Barbara.
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 Classic.
What year is it, guys?
2018. No, wait, 2013.
Flight of the
Whoa,
Conchords.
28.
It was not.
2008.
Had to be 2008.
2008.
Damn it.
01.
Man, if they're touring, I'd see them. Hey, that was
Yeah.
great. Binding.
They were in Mountain View like a couple years ago.
Were they?
So goddamn good.
What has Brett done? I mean, really.
He was an elf in the Lord of the Rings.
He did Moana.
Really?
Yeah, he was the crab. He was like
that's
shiny.
Jermaine.
Shit.
That's Jermaine.
He did something.
Sorry. But Brett was one of the elves in Lord of the Rings.
He did something.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Yeah. One of the really pretty ones.
He was
And
short.
had,
You'll
like,
have
a
to
line.
narrow it down.
He was also in The Hobbit as well. They put
Is
him
that
in
like
those.
Daniel
All right.
Craig being like a stormtrooper?
I can see on your face, Thomas. I'm gonna Google it so you know.
He was like dominant. Yeah, he had a line.
I'm gonna roll. We're gonna roll it again,
standout.
and then whoever's the first to claim the thing gets it.
Oh.
There we go.
So
Rolling.
Carver Otter.
Carver Otter!
Carver Otter.
Hey.
Oh, hey, the other otter on the Discord.
Cute.
I'm liking these names, guys.
Yeah.
Sick.
So whoever between you two, whoever claims it first, a
Carver
book
is there.
or a set of Birds of Paradise.
Carver's there.
Carver's in the chat.
Carver Otter.
You want
Go, Carver.
Carver.
Claim it.
Well,
Claim it
choice.
fast.
Dice or book?
Dice your book. What you want?
Oh, the drama. That's why we come here.
I'd go for the Strixhaven book because I've heard a lot of really good things about Strixhaven, and I want to run something in it actually at some point.
Dice.
Each
It
goes-
is. More
I
dice.
did
than
not
dice.
expect the book to be the last thing to be
Yeah.
picked.
That's
Gonna have these on hand.
that's great.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Change of
Nice.
All right, cool. And then we'll catch up with Kid Vorpal next time. All right, so we're still going. We still got time. Wow, it's already.
Yeah.
Yeah, time is going fast, man.
Time flies when you bullshit.
Yes.
All right, so morning comes. You two get on
Head for the Blue Coat Company.
and you go. There is already a single wagon out front. You do see that there are benches inside with cushions that are that signature powder blue. Along the side, you see the reins have little touches of that blue. In the two horses that are pulling the wagon, and there are two other horses that are next to it, empty. And two individuals are preparing. Go. Miss Sangiovese.
Yes, indeed.
Right. Lolloch.
Lolloch is right.
You know, I should ask people their names. I shouldn't say their names. And then,
But
Is this our carriage?
what's your last name?
Deny.
Haha. Welcome, Mr. Lolloch.
No,
your first name?
That's no.
I am literally wearing some of the same blues because that is a very particular dye, and you look and see like the edging on her collar is and sleeves are the same blue.
She made this, but it's green.
I'm Izza or Isabella if you prefer.
Haha. See? I know what I'm doing.
Izza very carefully.
Are we in or around the carriage?
Around. It's a wagon.
He's on wagon.
Izza has enough tact to not express that she doesn't believe that.
He's petting the horse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Of
course he is.
Okay. And he's about to say something, but, the horse is very calm and nuzzling up.
So when do we depart?
As soon as Davison gets back.
Okay. And Izza looks around. Any particular spot? Or just inside somewhere?
It's a wagon.
Yes, but sometimes people like to claim their own particular seats.
Not up front. The driver will sit up front.
Fair enough. And she'll sit, two benches back.
So the benches are actually along the side.
Ah, it's a Skyrim wagon.
Yep. There's someone in the back who's like, I used to be an adventurer. Just
You woke up. You finally woke up.
You're finally awake.
It's an empty.
as you climb in, you do see into the sort of the area that the driver would sit in. There is a compartment there, and it is securely locked. You actually do know that they deliver goods. They are a caravan company.
And sometimes they deliver very expensive goods.
Yep. You are used to seeing several more wagons, and when you have seen people leave, they're in a carriage.
So having a single wagon is a little odd.
It is.
You walk in. Where do you sit?
I sit basically like right behind the driver, almost to the end of the vehicle.
And the rest of the carriage is empty.
Yeah.
What? Lolloch sits right next to you.
Okay.
Excuse me. And he tucks his tail in.
Oh, you're fine.
Actually, would one of you sit on the other side? Just weight balance.
Weight distribution. If there's too much weight on one side, it might hurt the wheels.
Do you want to sit over there, or should I?
I can sit over there, and
I can sit over there too.
It's fine, and she'll move.
He gets up to go move.
Perfect.
If you prefer, it's up to you.
No. What would you prefer?
I don't have a preference.
Neither do I.
All right, and she'll pull out a copper piece. Heads or tails?
I have both.
All right, this is the head. This is the tail.
Oh.
Which call it? Which one do you want?
I want the coin.
You can have a coin, but what do you want? The head or the tail?
Of the coin?
Say head or tail.
Head or tail?
Yeah, that's on me. Choose between a head or a tail.
I like my head, but I also fancy my tail.
But if you could only keep one,
Oh man, I think I need my head.
you probably do.
Okay, I'll choose my head.
Okay. Okay, I'm moving.
What happened?
We let the gods of fate decide,
And what did they decide?
and they decided that I'm moving over there.
So why did I pick head or tail?
Because there is what's called the head of a coin, or the top of it, and the tail of a coin, which is the bottom.
Okay.
And then you flip it, and it turns it over and over and over in the air, and you catch it, and you flip it over on your hand.
Well-
and whatever's facing up,
Which one was facing up?
the tail is facing up. So my choice was up.
Do you get my tail now?
No.
Okay. I'll sit here.
Yes, you stay here. I'm gonna sit over there,
Okay.
and she'll move
You
to
sure?
the cross room. Yep. Positive.
As this is happening, Davidson
Poor man.
comes out, gets up onto the thing. Two other humans in their traditional powder blue coats. They get on the horses. It's gonna be a 10 days journey, so it's
Plenty sleeping.
plenty of sleeping. If you can sleep, good on you.
Oh.
The first 2 nights, we'll be camping outside, and then once we hit Middleton and head east, then there's inns along the way.
All right.
So here we go.
Thank you for the information. As Mr. Davison,
Yes,
pleasure to meet you.
Bjorn Davidson.
Bjorn, pleasure to meet you.
All right. Okay.
What's in here? And he kind of tries to jiggle the door.
Don't touch that.
Leave that alone.
Okay.
The really valuable things get locked in there.
Are we supposed to protect it?
No, that's their job.
Okay.
If you guys have ability to protect, we wouldn't say no. You notice you're not in a carriage. We have to leave the carriage here.
Why?
The Port Thorian games the Thorian games. They're in Port Thoria. It's in about a month. So we've staged all of our vehicles away from Port Thoria.
You've already moved all the carriages there. That makes sense.
Are you racing? Are you in the games?
No, but we transfer people who go to see them, other athletes and their family.
Are we performing in the games?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. I'm with her.
Yep. That's what I've been told.
I mean, such small abilities as I might have, I can help. Just a little bit.
All right. So if we run into any problems, just
fight.
follow our lead.
Just fight for our lives.
Yep. All right. And whoosh.
Are we gonna have to fight for our lives?
I don't know.
Ooh. Vibe.
And you guys.
Oh, no.
No. Yeah.
So you
Still
yeah.
vibe. Still vibe.
Yeah.
But he did kill my vibe a little.
So
Lolloch is staring dead at you the entire time.
Oh. For 10 days.
you guys do travel.
So
It's not off-putting.
Throughout the day, you do stop for lunch. The horses are watered. The road, it is a mountain road, but as you come out of sort of Mage Haven, you go down pretty quickly. You are still in the mountains at lunchtime, but by the time the sun starts to set, it is getting more open, more plains.
Okay.
As off in the distance, you see Davison suddenly bolt upright. There's fire. There's fire ahead.
Fire.
Fire. Is there supposed to be fire ahead?
Well, no. We're close.
Can I see the fire from the thing?
So there are trees here. It's sparse, but there are trees along the road. It's not like dense woods.
Is it covered?
It is not. No.
Oh,
it is open.
okay.
So it's been open to the elements this whole time.
Oh,
It has
sorry. He's
gotten-
not staring at you. He's like,
Yeah. It has gotten warmer and warmer as you have come down. And they're gonna be gnomes. 'Cause that's what ghoul names? Lamia names? Kobold names? Why just names, please.
No.
Dave. Did you say Dave?
yeah.
That's been the running joke.
Dave,
on
Dave,
KSA.
Dave.
Wait to see when we get a Dave.
So Davison yells Tyrell and lunatic.
nice.
Tyrell Lunatic.
Lunatic Braden. So you know what, Braden? That sounds like a
Braden.
great name.
That was popular probably around 2005 for kids, right?
Absolutely. It
Let's
was.
go, Braden.
Ooh, buddy.
So Tyrell and Braden on their horses take off quickly. The Davison kicks up the wagon a little bit as it moves forward,
Nice.
and you guys are moving faster and moving faster. You're getting closer to this fire. Seems to be getting bigger. The billowing of smoke, and you start to hear shouting as you get closer and closer. And we are going to go to combat.
Well then.
Nice.
So you guys are in a wagon over there. You know what? Let's see.
Yeah.
We got Davison.
I love the horses. Where did you get the horse minis?
They came in a WizKids
Nice.
Monster Menagerie 2 camp. It's also where the
Little fire.
little fires came from.
Adorable.
And a keg of beer. Yes, you need that.
There's another keg of beer over there. But the Ent has taken it. It's not actually an Ent, but that's what I call it.
We should
because-
call it like an ent. It's an ent.
Yeah.
So there is a stables up ahead that you see, And as you get closer, I'm gonna start off by rolling some d20s.
Oh, geez.
As you get closer. Okay. And
Which one?
then we're gonna do some initiative.
This one? Okay.
He said it.
Here we go. Okay. Sorry. No, it's okay.
I'm gonna just, I'm gonna put out some little guys.
Yeah, nothing too important.
Neutral colors.
I will say I'm planning to repaint Iz's mini just because it's. I built the mini before I knew the connection to blue.
Like most of us could kick them like 10 feet away, Most of the team.
All right. So as you guys are moving closer, Davison gets hit with a arrow. And he takes some damage. Davidson, no! I'm gonna do some combat.
Oh, right.
Hell yes.
Are these Alan's tracks?
Yes.
Nice.
Rock hard. As hard as rock.
As hard as
the
what you
music
said,
genre.
Haldor. Haldor hard.
Oh no!
We're going hard.
Hashtag Haldor hard.
Haldor happy.
Haldor hard.
All right. So
Nice.
you are riding, and an arrow flies in, and then can I get each of you to make d20 rolls for me?
Just
Straight d20. This is rollies.
11.
2.
2.
Oops.
What is your AC?
12.
You are hit with an arrow. I know not for 6 points of damage
Oh my god.
as a goblin comes through. It's in like the back of the shoulder as you were sitting on that side of them, and you instinctively like get down into the wagon. Sort of huddled behind it.
Definitely
And-
like crying in pain.
And Lolloch, this is pre-initiative, right?
This is pre-initiative.
Lolloch stands up and sees, Issa, what happened? And he sees the, arrow protruding from the side of the back.
Back of the shoulder.
Can I do an action pre-initiative?
No, let's roll initiative now.
Alright.
Reaction.
So initiative
I know
now.
what it's going to do.
Is it going to do it?
Yeah.
It's it's what you do.
What?
Nothing. I'm so nervous about what you're gonna do.
Hey, you gotta promise not to do this with your dragonborn.
It doesn't work like that with dragons.
Yeah, it's all internal. We had
That's on the
this,
dragon.
we had this conversation with Mayhem.
Explodes character.
All right. And let me go to my encounter builder.
Clearly, you have not been on the internet.
Do not cite the deep magic from the witch.
I was there.
I was there when it was
was
written.
there.
All right.
Language of the gods.
Initiative 20 to 25. 20 to 15.
No.
13 and 14. That is.
I would
That is
inspire
me.
something.
Oh yeah.
I will
vote
take
for
it.
that.
D6. You want to add a D6?
Get it.
Oh, add a
Okay.
d6?
Good
Are
call.
you going by majority? Or
Are we doing majority?
No, go for it.
All right.
Oh, now we are. Okay.
6, 17.
17.
You know what? May I
Yes.
get a second as well?
Do it.
Thomas.
Almost.
Do
Just
it.
chuck it.
So I'm adding a d6. 2, so that is 13 for me.
13.
You said 12.
Player goes.
Originally, right?
No, I
Your
said
AC?
11.
Oh, for some reason.
My AC is my AC is 12, but I rolled 11 on initiative.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That
so
makes
I'm
sense.
adding
I'm
2 to that.
All right.
I thought you were inspiring for some reason. Something else.
The
You are inspired.
horses.
I am rusty.
darling. It's been a while, dear, since you've been on this side of the table. Or on any side of any tables.
Hey-oh.
Let's get your joints.
Lolloch, you are up.
Yeah. Okay, so the action that I was going to take, he looks down and he sees Issa hurt and he kind of glances in the distance. Do I see where it came from?
Give me a perception check.
All right, perception is +4. Nat 1.
Oof.
Can I?
So in
We can't.
yeah, not
Can't
that was
inspire
another one.
that.
So in the heat of
I
all
mean,
of that, you
we could use a
you
change of
do
fate.
change of fate. That will work.
And it's literally only here for today.
Yeah, do it.
Advantage
So-
on a skill, attack, or saving throw.
Skill.
Yeah.
It is a skill check.
Roll again.
Do it.
10.
Okay.
10.
Better?
10 is good enough. You see that there's I will say that you definitely see this guy over here. There's a small goblin behind a tree. You obviously know that there's more because several arrows came
Yep.
at you.
So he, as a bonus action, he holds her down and he closes his eyes and he says, I made you a promise. I will protect you. And those whispers are the Balm of the Summer Court as he transfers energy to her, healing energy, 2d6, as a bonus action
Whoa.
for 4 points of healing. Plus, the creature also gains 1 temporary HP per die spent.
So 2 temporary HP. And you heal 4?
Yes. So technically kind of back to full.
Stay here.
So that was a bonus action.
That was a bonus action. So
Did
these-
that take away from your hit points?
Yes.
Okay.
No, not my hit points.
Oh,
no.
okay.
He uses my die though.
Oh, your hit dice.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
But he says, "Stay here, stay down," and you see him put his hand up in front of his face as. Lolloch's trying to have a moment.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They're fucking with my drink.
He jumps off the back of the carriage. He looks at his hand. He blows cold on it in the shape of a dagger, and he throws it in the direction where the arrow came at that gnome. Ice knife.
Where?
So he casts ice knife. So rolling d20 plus 4, 16.
16 hits.
Yes. 1d10.
All right.
So let me just make sure.
This
when
is
you
an ice
cast-
knife? That
Yes.
explodes too, right?
You create a shard of ice, you fling it at one creature within range, 60 feet, make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, target takes 1d10 piercing. On a hit or a miss, the shard then explodes. Each creature within 5 feet must
they don't
succeed in a
keep
dex throw or take 2d6 cold.
Damn.
So 10, and my dex throw, dexterity saving throw, okay.
Yeah, no, they
Not
make
yours.
the dex throw
They-
against
they-
your
they
spell
make the-
DC.
Yeah.
My spell DC
It's
is
12.
contains my wisdom. So 2 points of damage initially on the shard. And then did you make the dex throw?
Yes.
Fuck.
Do you take half damage if they succeed?
It does not say the target. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex saving throw or take.
Okay.
Yeah. So it just takes a 2.
Yep, just 2 points of damage. And he is behind the carriage. He hops down
Okay.
off of the carriage and uses the carriage as kind of cover.
All right. Give me a dex check as this carriage is moving.
Ooh. Oh, is it moving forward?
Yeah. You think that it'll be over further ahead.
Can I use? Can I try to like run with it
Like
as,
preemptive.
as far as I can? I'm not gonna like. I'm using it as cover, so I'm not gonna hop off and be like, "Here I am."
Hang out the side of it.
Hang off the side of it. I'm not doing that.
That's what John Wick did.
So
He weighs a lot more than John
Good
Wick
bar.
does.
So it is. Well, I mean,
Is it going fast enough for me to catch up to it? At least this turn with my movement.
so I will give you this. The horses go here at the end, and you go at the beginning.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I
it will move,
You'll be
but then
fine.
you can move with it.
Yep. Okay. So Dex, Athletics, Acrobatics.
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 Remind me.
14.
All right, no problem. You hop off.
Can't imagine why.
Floating in the water.
Issa, you are up.
Okay, so like as I feel this warm healing energy move through me, my fingertips sparkle a little bit before I like shake them out, and this arrow falls onto the bed of the wagon next to me. So it's like, oh, that's interesting. And then I'm gonna like peek my head up because now I'm laying in the bed of the wagon. Can I see that goblin?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna see it, and I'm going to like look and meet its beady little eyes, and reach into my belt pouch, pulling out a cord that has 4 lumps in it, and press my fingertips over 2 of them and whisper, "You shouldn't have done that." Make an intelligence saving throw. Oh no, excuse me, wisdom saving throw.
I don't think this matters. Let me. Goblin. Wisdom saving throw. That's a -1. So that is an 8.
Yes, that's going to fail. And because he's taken damage, thank you, he takes 1d12 necrotic damage as a bell bongs around its head.
Excellent.
So that is 4 points of damage.
4 points is just as this like creature just screams and like grabs his head, dropping his bow.
Excellent. And I'm going to duck back down under the.
So you duck back.
Like
down
I'm
to-
flat out laying on the bed of this wagon.
Okay, for full cover.
Yep, I am. Do not intend to be hit again if I can help it.
All right. So then the goblin's turn. This guy picks up his bow. This is all dense. Not dense, but it's moderately dense. There are a lot of trees surrounding a stables and a campsite. And you definitely hear a lot of yips and hypes coming from the tree line. 5, 10. You know what? It's good. He's gonna move in. Even though his buddy just left it. So that guy, you didn't see it, but you definitely heard scrambling that faded away.
Okay.
This one is gonna pull up, and an arrow flies through between Davidson and you, Issa, and just over Lolloch's head. If you would have stayed there, you probably would have been hit.
Nice.
As it goes shooting past, and then he just kind of crouches down a bit. These two are gonna shoot at those 2 guys. Actually, all 4 of them will, because there's a lot of goblins in the. What? Wow!
I can't tell if that's a wow they all hit or a wow they all missed.
Or
Wow! They all hit.
Frick.
You're just doing a thing.
So each one is gonna get 2d6. So that one,
those guys?
Yeah, they're shooting those guys.
Yikes.
So that is 6, and that
2d6
is
is
7, 9.
Oh,
At this level,
Yeah.
you did add the 10 hit points.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm technically kind of back at the full.
Are you serious? Sick.
did? Oh, he did?
Dude.
Braden has fallen.
Oh, Braden. No.
We hardly knew he.
Let's not go.
He was gonna join a frat.
That is the goblin's turn. They're pretty satisfied.
I'm sure they are.
A little bit move. All right, the wagon's turn. They're gonna slow it down. So Davison is gonna bring it to a stop here. That's his full action, is to stop it, kind of. So not everybody's out of the way. Davison has some cover. He's worried about the horses. And that is his go. He just, you know what, now he's a driver. He doesn't need a handling check. All right, top of the lineup, Lolloch.
So is it clear that that one in distance is running away?
Yes. This does get to, more woods, so as they get further along, it'll be less easy to hit.
Am I within 30 feet of the one behind the tree?
That's 30.
Come on. Those are some strenuous steps
Oh,
here.
right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's the same place.
All right, so he follows the edge of the carriage to the back of it. 10, 15, 20, 25, right there, 25. And he blows another ice knife and throws it at the, he peeks around the back and throws it as he sees it still as he sees the goblin,
Okay.
but still behind cover.
And what's the range on it?
60 feet.
Okay.
Was that the one I hit initially?
No, he's failed.
Is the one running away bloody?
Oh yeah, he's barely holding on.
Okay.
He's limping like.
I'm not gonna pursue him, but I'm gonna get this guy.
Stop breaking stuff.
Plus for 17 on the ice knife.
17 hits.
D10, come on, Mom, I need a new pair of
Do it.
shoes. 5. And
5
then,
total?
Yep. Dexterity.
Oh. You sure he has to make it?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, he fails.
2d6
Nice.
Okay.
of the shards. 4. So he takes a total of 9 damage.
9 damage. That is more than 7. As ice shards splinter into the tree around him,
As he
you hear the tree weep.
Got it.
and Lolloch uses the other 5 feet to kind of come around the side and slightly say, "Why did you make me do that?" That's the end of his turn.
Okay. Isa.
Can I see that goblin that's behind the tree over there?
He's gonna from where you are. He's gonna have cover. He's gonna have half cover.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Okay.
How far away is that?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65.
Okay. I am seeing him like peeking from behind the tree. I'm going to roll and why did you turn the sound on?
It was a lapse of judgment. Please ignore it.
And get down out of the wagon, coming down onto down here. Move forward.
What are you doing?
5 feet, and look back at that one. Kind of tilt my head a little bit, and press my fingertips to the thread again, the lumpy thread, and whisper, "This is a protected place." And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
2. Actually 1.
It takes 7 necrotic.
And the same.
It's a huge like bell ring at this point.
Yep. As this tree gets splattered with the blood of life from his brains.
And I'll like look and see it fall. Go good. I'm actually going to stay where I am because I don't see any other enemies except the one that's running away from us.
All right.
Lolloch stands up. You know magic? Okay.
3 arrows stick into wood pillars.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah. All right.
Sounds
Goblin.
sir.
That's the goblin's turn.
I'm enjoying it a lot.
He's very good.
Davison hops off and gonna full dash move into here.
I just realized you're using Dewey's miniature for him.
Within reach.
Fair.
It's kind of purpley, kind of bluish.
Yeah.
Should have used Sebastian. Nah. He's got a hat.
It's a very distinctive hat too.
Ruins the whole thing.
That was all of his move, I believe.
Yeah,
And then he dashed.
Yeah.
Hopped off the thing. Lolloch, you're back up front.
Is the carriage still moving forward even though he dashed
No,
off
the
of it?
carriage is stopped.
Okay.
The horses are there. They're still hooked up. You do hear you do hear still arrows flying out of the
Okay.
the woods.
Lolloch
What?
comes around to where Issa is, and what should we do? Should we run?
No. No, they're not very strong, and you seem to be fairly strong. If we run, they're just going to die.
I prefer not to deprive them of the dreaming.
That would be bad. So, no, we don't run. I'm not going to run anyway. I can't speak for you.
I'll stand next to you. Stand back. And he goes up. He continues the rest of his turn. Tries to get behind cover. if he can, or crouch down on the side aisle.
So you can get here. Do you want to use your full move, or do you want to dash? You see a dead goblin right around the tree in front of you. You see another dead goblin over here.
But I can't see
no
that
head.
guy.
No,
one right
you
there.
can't see any of this. No head.
Whoops.
Just it's gone.
Shucks.
He's gonna hide there, full cover, and
I think he's dead.
take out his staff, blow on it as it glows silver and shimmers like it's touched by frost, and he looks back at Issa and that's his turn. Behind the tree, full cover.
Okay.
Did you cast a spell?
Cast Shillelagh on the staff.
One thing that did happen is you did hear a gasp from inside the. There, somebody's breathing. Gasp.
Oh no.
That was your turn, Issa. You. So you are. So this one is on fire. So back over here. These are covered. Looking through, you can definitely see it in there, and you see Braden kind of like up. He's got arrows in him, and he's like, oh boy. But he's moving.
But he is alive.
He's alive and he's moving.
Did not expect that, actually.
He nat 20'd on his death save.
Nice.
Oh, that's wonderful. Would I be able to get into the stable through the area that I'm looking in if I scrambled?
Yeah. I'll say it's difficult terrain for that 5 feet, but it should be fine.
Okay. Then I want to get in there. Okay. And I'm scrambling in, like crouching behind him. A, it's really good cover, and I don't like getting hit. And B, he's hurt. And I reach out for him, my hands glowing a little bit in the dim light or the darkness, and just like touch him under the shoulder blade, hoping that it will conceal the light. And and I cast Cure Wounds on him. For 6 points of healing.
Oof, all right. He's like, oh, thank you.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm fine. That's good.
But yeah, I'm gonna stay like crouched back in that corner, making myself as small and invisible to goblin eyes as I can manage.
As he stands up, no, he's gonna lay down. All right, so then the goblins who are. This one turns and runs. What? And the other two are like, but they're gonna fire. Ooh. Davidson's hit.
Oh, Jesus, guy.
For 8.
Damn.
Oh, Pete Davidson. No.
Check the shooter. Who was it?
What?
He goes down. And then these guys start running.
Oh.
And that's where we're gonna leave it. With Davison
I was expecting a valiant rescue.
on the ground.
Did they hear a ha 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 in the distance?
If I were to use my cold breath, would it destroy the roof or would it put out the fire?
There's only one way to find out.
It's true.
And he would try. Okay, so Lolloch walks up once everybody's in there and settled, tries to put out the fire with cold breath.
Give me a D20 roll.
4.
Uh-oh.
Inspire.
Inspire.
I don't know. I think it's funny.
It could work either way. Inspiration ain't going anywhere.
So as you blow your breath on it, you do in fact destroy the roof, and it's burning remnants fall into the stables, which luckily.
It should be ice, though, right? No, it's not ice.
It was more
smoldering.
force than ice.
All debris.
This is just cold
damage.
force.
It's not ice damage. It's cold damage. it's you're blowing air at a fire.
Cold air. That's a fire extinguisher.
How big is the fire that has crashed into the stable?
Enough where that one stable there is now on fire, but it's mostly made of wood.
I blow air at a fire all the time to blow fire out. Just saying.
Right? Right? With a match, it works with a match. Why wouldn't it work with cold?
Welcome to the Chaos Agents. They argue
So-
with touch more than anything else.
So
If anything, he rips the roof off.
yeah,
Okay.
you do.
So it doesn't fall in. Yeah.
All right, you rip the roof off, and its burning remnants lands out.
There it is.
The forest should
That's
deal
a
with
win.
that.
As
The entire wood set on fire from the.
I mean, if it's small enough to be considered a small campfire, with precipitation, snuff it out.
all right, you snuff it out. Davison and Tyrell, or Braden and Tyrell, are stabilizing. Davison.
He did.
Tyrell, Braden are stabilizing Davison, and he's at 0 HP. But
May I do something before we end for the night? Then?
Yes, you can.
Okay, then I'll come over and be like, I can help, I think.
Yeah, they're out with physical bandages, like.
And I'll reach out and be like, years and years of secrecy, and slip my hands gently under his shoulders and cast Cure Wounds again. For 8 points of healing.
Oof. He is back up to full.
Nice. Near death to full health. He's like, I can run a marathon. This is great.
Essentially, they're like, well, we'll have to keep watches tonight, but we'll stay here until morning. We can move on.
Sorry about your roof.
Thank you. Putting it out.
You're welcome.
See, you helped.
I did help, but I should have used the trough of water out back. Probably.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yes, setting watches, it's a good idea.
Yeah. This happens sometimes. They don't usually set it on fire, but they attack sometimes. That's why we built the stables in the first place. We should build an inn or something.
Are you intruding on their land?
No.
So why would they attack you?
Well,
You almost died.
yeah.
Must be
Be
something.
glad it wasn't orcs.
There are orcs around here?
Further into the mountains.
Are we going further into the mountains?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We're going down to the port.
We're going down to the port.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck with your orcs.
Okay.
Why don't we get some rest after?
Good luck with your impending doom.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. All right. So that is going to wrap it up for this episode of Chaos Agents.
This is gonna be a great season.
Yeah,
I'm so excited for this.
Oh
Got
my
the blue
goodness.
screen. We can
Yeah, I am
Everything.
basically just blue screen of death over here.
Oh man.
Thank you guys for the bits, for the cards, for the winners. Obviously, there's enough left over here. How many bits are left over? There's enough left over.
There's quite a bit. Hefty
There's
amount.
4 over here.
Yeah. So that will definitely trigger the Book of Inspiration. Now, I want to click a button.
9, 10,
Click a button.
14,
I got 6 here.
so 20.
There it is.
so-
Wow.
Wow, 20. Yeah, that's going to trigger. Thank you guys. Which means on the next stream that we do, we're going to do a giveaway. So
That'll
let me-
be mine with Swords and Sages.
Swords and Sages on Monday.
Indeed.
Be sure to give us a follow on Twitch, a sub on YouTube, and review on the podcast app of your choice. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast feed for Chaos Agents. Really for all of them. Spotify, Amazon, or any of the ones we're on. We're on a whole bunch. We're on weird Indian platforms as well.
Awesome.
Nice.
You have to go out of
weird.
your way
Reach his
to
top.
not
They're
find
actually
it.
normal in India. There's, they're not weird. It's not like weird. Anyway.
I don't ask those sorts of questions. I have discovered it is dangerous.
He's
All
so
right.
good weird.
I am
So-
not a good weird.
The companion podcast is I'm planning to release those Tuesday mornings before the stream for the evening. Maybe sooner. We'll see how the cadence ends up working. But for right now, that's what it's going to be.
Okay.
The Deck of Inspiration is live on Kickstarter. You know what? I think that I should just go and look right now.
Yeah, you should.
See if we've changed it all.
That new deck's
33 backers. Thank you guys
Hey!
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That is awesome. Wednesday, the Redacted Reports launches. Thursday, I'm going to be on Nerdarchy Live at 9 a.m. Pacific talking about the Deck of Inspiration and Chaos Agents and whatever else
That's
they ask me.
That's cool.
And then, so that's Thursday, 9 a.m. Also Thursday, Titan Media Collective, which we didn't mention earlier. Titan Media Collective, a great collective.
Our corporate overlords. So lovely.
Corporate overlords. We're having a stream at 5 p.m. on Thursday on their Twitch channel. So the Titan Media Collective Twitch channel. It's going to be a lot of different streamers. So variety streamers, a bunch of podcasters on that one. I don't know what we're doing. We do fun stuff.
Cool.
Nice.
You guys are always welcome to join our corporate overlords on any.
Yeah, I don't wanna. Unless the corporate overlords tell me to.
I don't want
They're pretty cool.
How much do the corporate overlords pay?
Not enough.
Well, nothing. So anyway, that is going to wrap it up for this episode of Chaos Agents. What happened, Matt?
Nothing.
No,
nothing.
Did you roll?
No.
It
Thanks
says
for
Isra.
sitting in on me and
This was great. This was fun.
Yeah,
this.
totally
I got some
appreciate
role
you guys.
play. That's great.
We learned about the large things over here.
I think
And the very short thing over
and very
here.
short. Oh, man.
the
the short R
podcast
side.
our Patreon members get the After Dark show, which we are going to record right now
Yes.
after this. So we need to end this.
Oh,
one
yeah,
so
this
that
is,
when it's
new.
needed.
See, I love when you give us information on camera. Live on camera. That's the best way to receive new information.
As Ezra says, they don't watch this shit.
It's true.
So, goodbye, internet
Good
friends.
night.
Thank you.
No, you have to do your own thing.
I did this. Can we all do this, or does that mean nothing?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's
Oh,
no.
I can't do it.
You can't.
I can't.